Don't think so. I mean, we're good on supplies, right?
Wine and moan, but I guess I can do that whilst we're traveling.
Well, what time of day is it? Like, you got a horse. What are you complaining about?
True.
I love it.
Yeah,
He's just got like this little notebook. I guess I could push this off to later. It will really, really put me behind my depression cries during sleep. But
we'll have to rename you Marvin. Okay. So basically, you're ready to leave. It's midday at this point, which means we will need to make camp eventually.
Well, let's at least get part of the way there.
All right.
oh, where's there?
We're going back to Vallaki, see if we can find
So assuming that, I'm going to take you as far as this road here as the sun starts to set. You pass by several other roads, but knowing that Vallaki is in the east, you're now confronted with the road that you're used to, which is down here, or the road path that you've yet to follow.
And we came from this way on the way back from the witch's hut, and we didn't see anything, so we probably should go up that way, assuming it goes around. I mean, that's just my thought.
Assuming it does.
Yeah, because we where was that? We went down here to the witch's hut,
yeah,
so we
that
came
was
back
it.
along this way and didn't see anything.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be here or they went this way.
I'm curious. I mean, curiosity killed the cat, but these two roads, like, if an ambush would have happened to this woman alongside of Vallaki, and apparently this place has allies against Strahd, then
Yeah, I think we should go up here and see what's up there.
yeah.
I'm assuming you guys can see the little arrow I'm drawing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But at the same time, I also like the idea that maybe she's already in Vallaki. It's just taking a while for the dress because the town was pretty shaken up after the coup.
Yeah, but it's better to check than be sorry and like get to Vallaki and be like, she's not here, and then we gotta come back. And they might be like bleeding out in the road, and we gotta find them quick.
We're here now. Might as well.
Yeah.
Besides, I bet the place up there cannot be any worse than the places we already visited.
You're hopeful. I'll give you that.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Hence the laughter.
No.
It's sort of doing that any place could be worse.
Why did more moan to the north then? How's that sound?
It's a way of traveling.
that's just mode of transportation.
Fueled
It's the
by
only thing preparing me.
His spectral horse is fueled by whining and moaning, or was it just a war horse, not a spectral horse? But it's summoned, so it's like the summoning is fueled by whining and moaning.
It is so celestial.
Tears.
It's like my horse is enchanted with paladin tears.
Yeah.
It's holy water.
I cry holy water.
That used to be the World of Warcraft. Like if there was a weapon that like a paladin and a warlock could use, the paladin would get it, and they'd be like, "Yeah, my turning tide is enchanted with warlock tears."
Oh, the old days. Okay, so do you wish to press on as it's getting dark, or would you like to make camp for the night?
I think we should try to find these people if they're there. None of us can see in the dark, but I'll light a torch, or I'll light my lantern.
Yeah, I can see in the dark.
All right, press on it is.
Yeah.
If we're looking for dead people, we should move. We should press on, or in trouble people.
What?
Yeah. I have one.
As you make your way,
I forgot to plug my laptop.
as you make your way along the uneven ground here, since the road has turned into more of a path that the group of you are walking, you see that there's another footpath going up towards the north. with a few small wheel tracks in there. Looks like somebody took a carriage here at some point.
Can
But
we
there's
tell how
also
recently?
carriage paths going this way. Let's see. Let's check what that be. I think it would be an investigation check.
I'm going to
So,
investigate it, even though I'm not very investigating.
ah,
You sure I couldn't survival this?
Survival would probably work too.
yeah, you can also roll survival since it's on the road. But we're going to go with the investigation. According to the investigation check, the last time any type of wagon wheel had been down here has probably been within the last 2 days. It's
And
hard to get
that's-
closer than that.
That's this way, the northern route.
Yep.
This way, and nothing that looks like it's gone this way recently.
It looks like there's been some traffic going that way towards here, but since you were specifically looking for the road traffic here, you know that's definitely within the last 2 days. This
Why
way
would they go that way?
looks about the same, but it's hard to tell if it's the same wagon or not.
Why would they have gone that way though?
I don't remember if they said she was traveling by a wagon.
They did. They said
Yeah, it was like a caravan.
a small caravan, some soldiers, a few servants, probably some goods to trade in the caravan.
Probably not a good idea to not travel with a caravan around here.
Yeah.
Well,
No, she is a very adept warrior, according to her husband. She, basically her family was all warrior types. She had a huge battle axe that she could wield, but she still has bodyguards because even a strong warrior by themselves is more it's less likely to run into trouble if they have several other warriors around them. Like you guys don't travel alone that much.
Yeah. Never split the party.
You never split the party.
And then 2 minutes later, we're splitting the party.
Yep.
I'll
two
go this way.
healers
You guys
were
can search the other way.
You're gonna go this way.
Love it.
You, without dark vision, go down that dark tunnel.
See you in the fog.
Yes, I'd say we should follow the tracks then. If they, this is a good lead.
Come on.
Alright. Yeah.
Technology.
Oops.
Oh, technology.
The bane of all existence. And the
The
boon.
pain of a dead battery.
Ooh.
my old
Right,
laptop was like
like,
that. It
let me
couldn't
read the
operate
description for you.
without being plugged in.
Yeah, mine has like maybe a half-hour lifetime if it's not plugged in.
Yeah.
That's what I was
Ooh.
forgetting.
What is this?
Yeah, let me just read you the proper description for this.
Sorry.
Oh, look, a belly button. Or an anus. And more like an anus. Or a nipple.
Puckered anus.
What is the stupid description for this place? I thought it was.
Just gave it one.
What's that place? Yes, the problem is that none of. There it is. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rock bluffs. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at the grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the well. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon splattered with mud.
Let's go check out the wagon.
I'm going to sneak.
Yeah, I'm not sneaky, so go for it.
I'm
I'll
just gonna
send my.
scout ahead a little bit.
I'm gonna
Oh.
send my spider with you. He's just gonna ride on your shoulder so I can see.
I'm gonna move forward with Boris, but Boris is going to sneak, of course. So
Yeah.
Horse stealth.
Clop, 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 clop.
Club, club.
No, that's a
Almost
that's
as
a
good as-
save. That's not a check.
Oh, damn it. What the hell did I hit? Saving throws. Oh, god damn it.
See, I'm gonna roll a dex, but I'm not actually sneaking. I'm just showing you how bad mine usually is. I get disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So 14 isn't bad, but it could be worse.
Could be worse.
Alright, let's see. Put you down here. Oops.
I'll be right back. I think somebody else just came and I have to go say hi. My boyfriend invited people over and I have to be social.
Oops.
That is the worst.
Sorry about that. I think I accidentally enabled Fog of War. Did not mean to. We don't need Fog of War on this map.
Everything goes dark.
Everything's gone black. Why can't I see?
I attack the darkness.
Magic missile.
You're attacking the darkness with magic missile!
I just started firing arrows wildly.
It's not stealthy at all.
Okay,
Don't worry, I'm
so.
casting light on my arrows. No one will ever see me. Oh, there it is.
Alright. So you can arrange yourself, but no further than the wagon.
That probably would have been about right there. Ish.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Crouching up to
would-
the
That would be there.
crouch up to the wagon. Is there any windows in the wagon, or is it just the back?
Give me 1 second. I need to ask. I need to whisper somebody a question real quick.
Oh no, I didn't know Phil was a druid. See the horse and Phil's name.
Yeah.
Ah, alright.
Alright. So you've come over to look at the
Okay.
wagon?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if is there any like windows or anything like that.
Okay. Under layers of mud, this wagon sports a fresh coat of paint, of purple paint, and its wheels have fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep Out." So there are windows, but there are drapes covering them from the inside.
Is there anywhere my spider could fit into? Like a crack
That's
that
a
you
good
get
question. I believe, yes, that spider is small.
Yeah. So the spider's gonna like attempt to jump off onto the wagon because he was riding on Strahul's shoulder, and like creep in through a crack.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see where the what the inside description is. All right. Let me whisper some things to the spider, and you can decide whether or not to tell them anybody else.
I mean, I usually tell them, but let's see.
Oh, if you want to tell them, I can just tell speak
No,
them
just
aloud.
go ahead. Let's see what's in there.
All right.
Let's see if I can keep it secret.
No, I usually tell them. Oh, should we just tell them? Oh, no, I won't see.
I mean, if there's like you know,
There's some very
says
good
keep
bottle
out
of
on it,
wine
huh?
inside. It's mine. God, I wish my second screen worked.
Wow, that's yeah. You don't want to open that. That keep out is there for good reason.
Oh,
There's she doesn't have message, does she? So she's I don't know if you can.
I mean, if you motion to him, Strahul will probably come back.
Yeah, she would probably like wave you back like
Oh.
and
Crouch walk back.
be like, hey, there's like some kind of crazy booby trap going on in there. There's
Oh.
like about a million flasks of something connected to some wire on the door.
Huh.
I don't think my spider is strong enough to disconnect it.
I wonder if
No.
maybe it's
Without-
from the outside.
You might be able to.
I don't know if it's worth the risk.
I mean, I could see if the spider could. I don't know. Do you think this is how is it connected? Is it something the spider could like?
No, the spider would not be strong enough to disconnect that wire.
I don't know. My spider's pretty buff. No, just kidding.
I mean, with the spider,
It's all done.
her relaying where the wire is, I think I could disarm it from the outside, or not really.
No.
Okay.
The spider was the
No,
only
but-
thing small enough, delicate enough to slip into there, but you would not be able to even see in there in order to reach in there and disconnect the wire.
Even if I could like use this describe it to him, would that be enough? Or
I do have a small hand mirror.
My point is, you have no way of seeing into it without the spider.
yeah,
There's-
and I could
there's-
describe what the spider sees.
But I think there's no way for me to actually get it.
You
Ah,
can't
okay.
reach in. You can't reach in there because there's no visible sights. The only reason the spider got in is because there was a tiny enough crack elsewhere in the thing that the spider could squeeze barely into. It's not big enough to fit any type of tool you have.
Well, whoever goes, there's nobody in there that I can see, right?
Correct.
No purpose in opening it. We should probably leave it lie.
Should we flip it?
Why do I have no stats for a spider in here?
Does anyone have Misty Step or anything of those kind of spells on them?
That can't. I don't think you can misty step somewhere where you can't see.
Yeah, okay, that's right. Because the last thing I saw
I'm
of
not-
Misty
I
Step
think
was stepping through
Step cannot
bars.
go through solids. I think you need Dimension Door, and I don't
Yeah.
think we have.
Okay.
I think Dimension Door is a 4th level, so we don't have access to that.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I mean, if we had a way of opening it,
My spider
Far
has a
away.
stealth +4.
I suppose we could just smash it.
yeah, but if we smash it, then someone's gonna get blown up, or whatever the heck's gonna happen.
Yeah, you have no idea how bad the explode. If that is if the flasks do trigger an explosion, you have no idea how far a radius it could reach. For all you
Yeah,
know, it could be strong enough to completely destroy that tower, which means that you guys would be close enough to be vaporized by such an explosion.
Well,
Hmm.
let's. Can you drop my spider off at the tower and I'll send it inside?
Sure. Do I need to reroll stealth?
Sure.
Just pick him up. I mean, the spider can get there, but it'll take him a while.
I will.
Could
I
you
will
throw
sneak
it?
it.
Could you throw the spider?
I mean, he's tiny.
I'll just.
So if you throw the spider, the wind it would be affected by the wind.
Yeah. So if the spider can squeeze under the door and go inside.
Alright, let me describe the tower door before you decide what you're going to do. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol connected to a series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Kazan. Let me type that out for you.
Karazhan?
Tarzan.
No.
I'm thinking about the Karazhan from Warcraft. The wizard tower. Kind of close.
Actually, for all we know, it could be related. D&D World of Warcraft do have some trade-offs.
Well, it's kind of like Easter eggs and honoraries and shit. I don't think
Yeah.
that's any.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that, sorry.
We've never heard of that name before, have we?
Nope.
Alright, I'm gonna send the spider inside. Can you give me a token for him, by the way? Like, just a little tiny token?
Sure.
A little spider. Just so I can move him.
Token.
Any spider token?
Cancel, hold on. Add character. This will be for your spider.
Strahd is not questioning this at all.
oh. He's big. I can't touch him.
Yeah. I know, not yet. Oops.
I could probably draw a little spider.
There you go.
Oh, that's cute. Here, like, can I touch him yet? No. I need to be able to touch him.
Touch.
Yeah, hold on. Ah!
I know, I'm just being silly. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll put the spider where he belongs.
Now I have
right
to
there.
be able to see
right there on top of his head.
sights.
Sadly, he's not here to freak out.
I know. Where's
I
spider?
can
Go over there.
text him that you put a spider on him.
Oh, hi, cat.
Okay.
Don't bite me.
Aww. Alright, your spider manages to just barely make it under the door. Oops.
I just scooched him back outside by accident. I got him. I can move him in there.
Alright. Your spider only has a very limited view, field of view, since it's very tiny. So
I
It
guess,
also-
I guess
it's also
I would take,
yeah, it's also representative of just how small it just how small it is because it takes forever to move it. So
so I'm guessing this is like a curtain here, and I technically can't see past that.
your spider will be able to get under it. Do you want to move the
I
spider
know,
under
but
it?
I can't see under it at this moment. No, I don't. Stop moving my spider. Let me finish asking my question. I want to look at the back of the door and see if there's any traps on it,
Alright.
because I'm assuming I can't see past that curtain yet.
Alright. Oh, that's what you're trying to ask. I'm sorry. No, you can't see any sort of trap on the back of that door, unlike the wagon.
I mean, I'm not a thief, so I don't know.
Oh, actually, I need to ask you something real quick. I was just reading up on something, and it occurred to me that I might need to ask you this because you might not be able to do this actually. After all, let me give 1 second.
No, you can't have the mic.
I don't know what kind of. Let me look at the find familiar spell and see.
Yeah, I need to know that because if it's a
Give
yes.
me a second to look it up.
Okay.
You don't need to explain it. I'll tell you, and then you can make your decision. Find familiar. It's like a mental link, so I don't know what they consider that.
Yeah, that's why it occurred to me.
If it's in 100 feet of me, it can communicate with it telepathically. Doesn't say if that's magic or not.
Well, the summoning of it is magic. The spider in and of itself is not a magical creature. I am going to say that you're still able to see through the spider's eyes.
It's a spirit that takes an animal form that I choose.
Okay.
It's celestial, fae, or fiend instead of beast. It can act independently, but and obeys commands. Can't attack, but it can take other actions. Yeah, it just says it's not a beast, but it's in his case it's probably a fae.
Ow.
Be right back in a second.
I mean, it depends if telepathy is magical, but it's like you can get the majority of the inside of the tower.
Alright, the spider is able to look behind itself and see if there's no visible traps or even way of opening the door from the inside.
All right, so it's gonna like creep up under the up under the curtain and just peek out from under the curtain. And I can give you a stealth roll if it needs a stealth roll. 'Cause it's like a...
No, I think in this case it's not gonna affect anything. The spider, from the spider's perspective, you can see various flagstones close by to where it's able to see things, and bits and pieces of crates from your position. It's really dark in there though, and the spider can't see very far. The spider also sees a bit of chain. It seems to be hanging from the down from the ceiling.
I am back.
Alright, I want to have it just creep across the floor, like over to this box. Come on, give me my alt. I want it to go on the box. There you go.
Right. Yeah, the box is just seems like a typical wooden box. Fairly old at this point. Looks like it's partially rotted. The spider can detect, bits of insects crawling around inside there. Nothing that would be threatening to the party. Mostly just sort of thing that a standard spider would find as food. However, as it gets up on the box, you can see more clearly that there seems to be some kind of statue right next to the box.
I'm gonna tell it, probably against my better judgment, to jump onto the statue and like climb up onto its head so it can get a good vantage.
Okay. The statue appears to be vaguely human-shaped. Next to the statue is more of that chain that's hanging down from the ceiling. It seems that the chain in itself is actually nearly in between the arms of the statue as it's looking around at it. You know how chain, you got the hands and arms. The chain's kind of like in between them, so it looks as if the statue's trying to pull on the chain, but the statue's not actually touching the chain.
Can the spider jump onto the chain and climb up it?
Yeah, I think so. That should be a reasonable action for a spider.
Alright, go on, spider. Get up there.
Good spider.
Alright, he climbs up into the second floor. And can quickly detect that there are regular spiders up there. It's a very dusty floor, and it sees bits and pieces of cobweb. Hears or detects, I should say, because I'm not sure if they actually had the ability to hear things.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, detects the presence of various flies and other creatures that spiders like to eat. The room's probably about the same size as the room below.
But nothing that comes off as immediately threatening.
No,
Little
it's
spiders and...
yeah, it just seems pretty empty. As far as the spider's concerned, no spider senses going off here. Yeah, the further the spider goes up, the harder it will be to communicate with it, because this tower is tall enough that it would take it away from your presence.
Alright, I'm gonna, if I don't, there's no, and there's no other, like, more up or anything, it's just...
Let's see. It looks like there continues on through the chains. Like, the chain continues to go up past a couple more floors.
I'm gonna call him back, I guess, at this point, and just let everybody know what's been seen.
Alright. So it's safe to go in, then.
If you can figure out how to open the door.
Boris, kick it. I'm gonna tell my horse to kick the door.
Alright. Okay. Boris and Sturhold, you both have to roll a dexterity save right now.
Oh shit, Boris, no. Go next.
The kaboom.
No, that's what? Yeah, it's Boris.
Did you guys blow up the wagon?
No, but
no.
as soon as the horse kicks the door, electricity discharges, lighting up both Sturhol and Boris. Are you guys wearing wait, are you wearing armor made of metal, Sturhol? No? And is Boris wearing... actually, it doesn't matter, because Boris rolled both of those.
I've got leather armor.
Okay, you both take half damage for that. So, half 34.
Okay, half of 34.
Can I uncanny dodge this, or is that not something I can do?
No.
Okay.
You take 17 points of
Yeah.
lightning damage.
Fuck. Ugh, I have to go into... What?
The lightning is still going on. The entire outside of it is electrocuted. You should get outside of the range right away.
Oh yeah. I'm booking it.
Oh, Boris moves. What the hell happened to my...
It's a good thing that I take half damage from it, because that's more HP than I have.
Oh, I'm glad that I had Boris do it. Thank you, Boris. Sorry about that, Sorol.
His hair's just standing up. Ow.
Yeah, I do think it was shocking.
It's now light enough from this tower to light up the surrounding area, but the lightning is still pretty much there for a while. It's now nighttime.
This, Alright, so Boris is on 2 health.
So yeah, I guess there wasn't a physical trap, but there was a magical trap, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wanna try that
Absolutely.
again? You think it's discharged at this point?
Well,
Well, I'm starting to think that we're camping here, so I'm gonna start setting up the Lumen's tiny hut.
Ooh, a tiny hut.
Tiny hut!
Since I cast it as a ritual, it's 10 minutes per level, and it's a 3rd level spell, so it does take me 30 minutes to do, but I'm not spending a spell slot over it.
Alright. After 10 minutes, the lightning dissipates. It is no longer, it's no longer surrounding the area.
So, do you guys think it's gonna do that again, or do you think it's over now?
I don't know
Why
that
don't you
much about
touch it while
magic.
we're way over
Yeah, why
here?
don't you go like touch it again? Your horse seemed to do okay with it. Let's send him back up there.
I am able to cast Detect Magic. After I'm done this, of course.
Alright. As soon as you do that, you notice that the entire place is... The door is completely lit up with magic, as is... Hold on, I think there was something else here that was showing up with magic on it. Yeah. The wagon also radiates with magic. There's a conjuration magic on the wagon, and I'm not sure what kind of magic is on the door, but the way that the detect magic seems to be sputtering out right near the door indicates that there's also some kind of anti-magic field in effect over there. That isn't...
So it's magic, but then you can't do magic.
Correct.
So, okay. The door is still charged, but the interior seems to block the use of magic.
Correct.
To what it says. And parry the carriage's conjuration magic? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, there's some sort of magic also on the wagon. Yeah.
Was the door locked, or were we just kicking it open for shits and giggles?
Yeah, did Boris kick have
No,
any-
the door didn't budge when Boris kicked it. All it did was discharge lightning.
As all good doors should.
Well, there's a scaffolding over here.
Perhaps looking around, yes. There may be a back door.
But maybe we should take a rest before that.
Yeah, let's
Maybe we should have the hut further away from the wagon, in case it's kind of
Alright.
spontaneously combusts.
And I will have your thing over here, which means it's actually just across the waterway. Because, there's a bridge going up here. So I'm going to say that this area right over here is right across the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my horse into the hut. I hope you don't object.
It is still part of the nature. It's only a spear I put over parts of grass.
Yeah, hoping there's enough room.
Alright.
It's a 10-foot radius, so 20 by 20, I think. So it's a pretty big
cramped.
place.
I'd say it's pretty cramped though. With the amount
With
of
the
people
horse,
and the
yes.
horse.
Okay, we need everybody inside the hut at this point.
Yeah, come on.
I was like, I thought maybe I'll leave Boris out.
Well, you can bring Boris in. I mean, the horse is nice and warm and keeps everybody else warm.
10-foot radius.
Yeah, of course, that's what I thought when I brought him in. I'm used to living with animals.
And I think everybody else will deal with it for the night.
Boris got down to 2 hit points from that discharge.
Alright.
That was not fun.
We almost had horse meat for supper.
Well, I don't think it would work like that.
Ah, darn.
Yeah, it'd probably dissipate and, go back to wherever it was summoned from. But then it would be a while before you could resummon it. Or you would need to pick a new summons. Alright, so I think everybody is going to sleep except for Sturvel, who appears to be taking watch for some reason.
never a bad idea to take watch.
Okay.
Even when you're in an impenetrable doom.
I can also set up alarm around the area also as a ritual.
I'll make a perception check. Just kind of looking around. Keep an eye out.
So how far away from the tent are you doing an alarm spell?
Choose a door when area within range that is no longer larger than 20-foot cube. So a cube around the house.
Okay, that works. So it's basically nothing you can get over and tap on the outside of the shelter without you knowing about it. All right.
I'm gonna set it as a audible alarm for everyone.
Oh, can you hear things? By the way, can you guys hear things that happen outside of the shelter?
I think so, yeah.
I think so because all it says is.
So it's not noise canceling. All right.
It's not noise canceling. It only obstructs physical things from passing through, like arrows or magical spells, but and people.
All right.
I could actually just put the text right up here. Tiny hut. Copy. Of medium size or smaller, so the horse wouldn't be able to fit because horses are large.
What's very interesting is that the what I had planned for tonight actually fits in quite well the fact that you came here to the tower because it's also part of something that's going on in the book as well. All right.
I have a question.
Go on first.
Would Boris, my magical horse, or celestial horse, be regaining health from a long rest?
Yes.
Yes, alright.
Sometime in the middle of the night, actually not even in the middle of the night, you guys had fallen asleep. About an hour later, you hear howls.
Okay.
Well, I am happy to be in here. I don't know about you guys.
Are you sure we're safe in here?
You might
Definitely.
want to, go out there and take care of that.
I mean,
Okay.
Do we need
Let's
to?
see. 1 second here. Alright. 1 second, I need to fix something before I can actually add them onto the field.
I see a V1. Could have been a V8. I'm sorry, but not sorry at the same time.
Oh god.
Alright. Alright. Multi-sided layer, token light. There we go. So, at this point, Sturhole had been making his way across somewhere.
Well, that's a lot of wolves.
Oh. Oh, hi. Good thing my perception check was a 7.
And he found himself surrounded by the wolves.
Oh.
And he didn't get to regen any of his hit points, did he?
Nope.
Um,
On a bone? Not mine?
the biggest of
He
them,
didn't get
a clear werewolf standing tall amongst the rest, points at him and growls, "Your time is up."
Oh, you forgot about your boyfriend, dude. You should have stayed in the bubble.
Oh.
You might want to disengage and run for it.
I don't think I'm gonna get the time with that roll. That's that was an 8 I rolled.
It's like, Dex, don't fail me now. Fuck you, Dex.
Well,
Oh god.
it's a good thing I didn't bring the kibble with me. Oh wait,
Do you have bacon in your pockets?
who wouldn't?
Where else do you keep your bacon?
Oh, yep.
Oh god.
The irony is that these guys would have showed up regardless if you'd set up the tower, but they're in the book it actually says the werewolves will show up if you set up the tower by accident. But I was having them tracking him to begin with.
Oh god. No.
Oh hi.
Wait, what is
Pretty much
this?
every one of them has rolled higher than me, except for like 1 or 2.
I'm the guy who doesn't even want to leave his place. That's normal. I rolled a 5.
Yeah. The thing is, like, all of the enemies will get to run an attack on you, and then we get to move.
And it was at this moment Sturhall knew.
Yeah, not the only one who's fast asleep is Fed, who's just kind of conked out and zing, completely oblivious to the fact that there are werewolves outside. After several turns, he might actually wake up, but I'm imagining that the werewolves are just here to grab off Sturhole, and they might deal with you guys if they feel like it, but...
Dumb
We're
ways
safe
to
in the hut.
die.
So wait, if we just stay in here, they'll take Sturhole away and we won't have to worry about getting hurt.
GM says yes, but your characters have no way to know that.
Bye!
Grabbed by werewolf people.
You'll just stay inside, you won't get any HP, any XP, you'll just get a new character.
Face off against the giant tree.
Die, new character. Die, new character. Yeah.
Get to one of the werewolves.
No, he basically said he realized that his character didn't fit well with your characters, so we were planning on figuring out how to, how to kill him off.
What? No.
I didn't realize I was about to get mauled by werewolves.
Yep. 6 damage.
Well, that's
And then 4 damage.
so. Yep, I'm at 6 HP already.
Wait. Really?
Yep, I had 16 left. Just a 10.
Wow. Good thing there's only like 10 or 8 attacks.
3 damage.
Hey, you're still alive. Oh, never mind.
That doesn't work.
And this one leaps over, grabs you up, grabs Sturhole up, and carries him off.
So we heard nothing.
No, you heard it, and you guys are
we
waking
woke
up.
and we saw this happen, and then we're just like, hey, they just carried off the new guy.
You just hear screams.
Not even you're
of
dead
pain.
already.
And then
It's
nothing.
like ow, ow.
Now, are you guys planning on coming out and doing anything, or are you just gonna stay inside and go, okay, Strahd dead, we're not budging.
I
No
mean,
point.
Screaming.
it is some XP,
Like,
but I don't even think I can reach one of them.
It was like
Yeah,
2
if I
seconds
go
of
out there-
screaming.
Okay,
Well,
that
it
one,
all dep- they still have a bunch of turns, so it all
that
depends on
one's
what
leaving
they
off
do
the
before I can even
battlefield.
get out
That
there.
one's running after to join up with the one that already took off Stirhole, so...
whoops.
This one also goes off to join off with the rest. Yeah, these guys are, most of these guys are just kind of following after the their potential meal that's coming up.
And that's when he earned his nickname, Wolf 8.
Wolf feed.
Alright, it's now Phil's turn to decide if he wants to do anything.
Now, in character, I would just like to point out that I am finally back where I truly feel at home, and that is sleeping in a hut with an animal in the house. So I am so asleep.
Okay, so you're snoring even though there's wolves howling outside and a scream. Okay, that makes sense to me.
I'm sorry.
It was only
Phil.
2 seconds of screaming, so it wasn't like with a lot.
It was more of a shriek.
I'm gonna go like halfway out here and like see what happens. Here, puppy, puppy. Cause I'm a retard and I like fighting.
Wolf turns, sends up a mighty howl.
No.
It snaps at you, missing.
Silly puppy. Oh, I guess I probably would have cast Protection Good and Evil as part of my turn. I just didn't mention that.
No, oh, let it go. You have protection.
Yeah,
good
I'd moved out and cast Protection Good and Evil. I think that will work for them. Are they Aberration, Celestial, Elemental, Fey, Fiend, or Undead? Probably not.
Well,
Wolves
are beasts, which is right in front of you. Werewolves are still considered humanoid and human shape changer.
Well, it doesn't do me much good, but I'll do it anyway. Because I already said I did it.
All right, Agathion, what would you like to do?
I get up. I'm like, what is this? All this ruckus. And I step out of the orb and I see a bunch of grouped up werewolves. I'm like,
Just so you know, as soon as you step out of it, it collapses. It doesn't stay up unless you're inside of
Really?
it. Yes.
That's not what it says.
Yep.
Oops.
Until
1 by 10. Phil, you're now feeling the open air on your on you.
ends if you leave its area. Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I wake up?
That's up to you.
He just snuggles closer to the horse.
There's still the alarm up, but
Has it gone off?
no.
No, I'm asleep.
You'll wake up when it's in your face, basically.
So, Agathion, do you do anything besides step out there?
Yeah, I obviously see a group of like 3 werewolf-looking guys, so I am casting Fireball.
As
Because
wizards do.
fun group.
Yeah. I'm out of the rage, right? It's like a what is it?
Yep.
It's a 20-foot radius. I can make it like I could
Okay,
probably
you
make
could-
it hit the wolf and not you.
Yeah, do that, because I'm not very dexterous. If it was on my rogue, it would be like, go for it.
Whoa, nice. Sturdy.
Incinerate.
It worked on a child last time.
Worked on a child.
That's what I heard too.
That's exactly what I said. Remember the baby in the hag's hut?
Oh, the
Yeah.
baby in the hag's house. I don't know. Did we kill that baby?
Yeah,
You have no
absolutely.
idea.
It was a monk, baby.
I
Dexterity.
just
it's like-
assumed.
It's like,
This
oh,
wolf
one
just dies. It basically vaporizes in front of Kitty's eyes.
Well,
Aw, you killed my buddy.
And the one that seems to be in charge howls with rage as fire licks up his fur.
And
We just
I
want your
think I still have
experience
my
points if
bonus
you die
action.
quietly.
I will use my cantrip firebolt on the closest werewolf.
The big guy? Yeah.
Probably missed.
Yep, that's a miss. He growls and points at you. You have not heard the last of us. And goes leaping away. He's leaving
Fred said
a
he'll be here
noticeable
in 5
trail
minutes.
up
Well,
towards
he'll
the
be home in
north. Fedrin's just gonna blink his sleepy eyes and wake up, or something along those lines.
There's a spider sitting on his head. 'Cause
He probably like
The-
he said like earlier. If there's a spider on him, he screams like a little girl and jumps into Phil's arms.
that wakes up Phil.
The other two werewolves, on the other hand, charge forward, letting their leader escape, attacking at Kitty.
Nope. Nope.
Both of them are rushing Kitty to attack her.
Nope. Oh, that one gets me.
Phil.
Alright, so I hear a fireball go off, and then I notice
Oh, did
Fred
that fireball didn't hit the wagon at all, did it?
No, remember you're actually not that close to the wagon.
Okay.
You guys
I was
are
just like,
on the other side of there. We're just using. I just didn't feel like moving you off the map.
Yeah. So as that fireball goes off and Fed jumps on top of me, I will simply knock him off me and stand up and go, "What the fuck is going on?" And probably see the werewolves.
Yeah, because the tent is now gone too since Agathon moved.
So
I had
guess
to start doing something.
I guess I used half my movement to stand up, but that doesn't matter. I can still make it to one.
Yep.
The best part about this is I can't see anything.
Move over
I
here.
just see
and
you're
lines.
dead. It doesn't matter.
I'm sorry.
It's like a rave going on.
All you see is the Dark Souls. You died.
Yeah.
Long sword.
I just see like this in complete darkness. I'm like, okay. Oh, hell yeah, hurt.
Continue.
Like out
Dark
of
blood
character.
ripples down the already burnt werewolf's body.
Right.
Kitty.
Alright, I'm laying into this werewolf here.
Alright.
It's too bad he's not. So he's gonna get a sunblade to his face,
Ooh.
and then a second sunblade, but ignore the fire damage because I can only use the cantrip once.
Ouch.
Yeah, now that I actually have it set to the right stat for the hit, it actually hits and does damage. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
How coincidental.
The blade finally attuned to you, but because okay, I know what I'm gonna say.
Burn ever brighter.
Okay. That wolf's already dead. Agathion.
All right. Let's see.
It's the middle of the night. You guys have only had 1 hour of rest.
Well, what did it? Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I just did that again.
I would like to cast the Flaming Sphere. I also reread Flaming Sphere, and I think I had misinterpreted something of it. I'll post the thing. And basically, it's the 5-foot diameter sphere, and it has a 5-foot radius around it, if I'm correct. Because it's anything that stands within 5 feet of it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Here you go.
Yeah, don't burn me. Don't.
The flame is under your control. Take it away.
Casting it. Oops. Take this. I'm gonna be casting it over here, so it hits both werewolves, but not my allies.
It has to be you have to be standing within it to get hit.
It like I posted earlier. It says like a 5-foot diameter sphere of flame appears on occupied space of your choice. Any creature that ends with its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make
Okay.
a dexterity saving throw.
Let's
That's
see
the
what the
part I
aura
had
says.
misread last
Ah,
time.
okay. Yes, you're right then. I put an aura on there, so now it shows that.
So basically, the way we could explain it for last time, it was a smaller, weaker
Yeah.
flaming sphere.
Oh.
Delicious,
got the
delicious
hang of
roast
it.
pork. Oh, does that mean
Now my magic is
Kitty? Does that mean one of your grandparents was an orc?
Mhm.
Because you smell like delicious, delicious fried roast pork. Does that mean one of your grandparents was an orc? Because you don't look like you're half orc. Half orc.
Could be. I mean, it could be. I could be like 1/8 orc or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would explain her temper.
It would. Oh, dang.
Yeah, it means you have orc ancestry, but none of the stat bonuses of an orc.
Just the anger
It's
of an orc.
it's a form of flavoring to me.
420.
Yeah, the alcohol
Yeah.
tolerance and the anger.
Fedrin is still freaking out over having a spider, waking up with a spider on him. Werewolf, blood dripping, blood mostly singed werewolf to death. Jumps at Kitty, trying to bite her head off.
No, he does not bite my head. No.
Jaws smacked together, but with no avail. But it tried. And this one, though, is going after Phil.
He's like biting at me, and I just go boop on his nose.
Yes.
That hits.
Yes.
You also need to roll DC Constitution save.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, you're gonna get turned into a werewolf.
Oh man, yes. No, wait, no.
No, wait, that's bad.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Oh, bite me! Damn you, Amber!
That's a nat 20.
Ow, but the damage is less than
Yeah,
the other
but
one.
it did pathetic
But
damage.
it's a nat 20.
Nice.
Chomps on your face.
Yeah,
So
but
what's
a nat 20 for 5 damage is kind of a pathetic waste of a nat 20, Mr. Werewolf. I'm sorry.
So that's 12 damage I've taken altogether.
Alright. But that werewolf sunk its jaws into your arm. Its eyes are just narrowed little slits. It's awaiting a death blow. But it seems satisfied.
Ow. That hurt.
Just really apathetic about it. I do worse to that to myself.
What was I supposed to feel?
Yeah, I cut myself deeper.
So werewolf this guy's jaws locked into your arm, and you have a blow that you can fix it with. What do you do, Phil?
Do what I always do. I
Punch
always
it in the
finish
face.
with a blow. Wait, no.
Power the shovel. Power the shovel.
Oh man, should I go for the shovel?
I don't...
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I do get an extra attack. No, longsword, I have it in my hand.
Okay. Oh,
You plunge your blade in the first blow right through the body of the werewolf. Its jaws finally relax as it dies.
Oh god. Also great because I had a critical hit, so I could do another attack if I wanted to.
Can you move before that second attack? 'Cause you can always you say that you
You
came
can.
down and sliced up the werewolf that's attacking Kitty.
You can always break your movement between attacks.
Hold on. I'll just see if I can use it. On your turn, you can score critically with a weapon. It is with one. You can make one melee attack as a bonus action. Yes, alright. I'll move. Yep. And
That's where that second attack went. And that one's dead too.
Ah, alright.
Blood oozes down your arm from the bite wound that you received. Give me 1 second to figure out XP.
While you're
And now
figuring
to
out
pass the
XP,
hut
Kitty's
again.
gonna poke around at the corpse and like lift up, like look in its pants because she's curious if they have human or dog equipment.
They look like they could be a hybrid between the two.
I mean, that's an important question.
Assuming that you did find that one of them is a male, at least. The other one probably a female.
Gathion spends half an hour recasting the hut as a ritual.
Alright, ow. That's a one way to wake up. So 72-10. That's what we're at now.
It's 6,790 more XP.
Woo-doo.
Badoo.
Badoo.
You don't have to roll to whisper it if you don't want to. You can just roll it, and I'll know what you're talking, why you're rolling it.
Alright.
Wow.
That is...
Yeah, you have
Typical
absolutely
fail.
no idea.
The hut would be, I think, 1 square big. That's just details.
Kitty, as you wind down from your battle, you suddenly notice that there is an envelope stuck among in your breastplate.
Do I
What?
notice?
There's a note attached to it that seems to be written from Strahd that says that says, "Please give this to my sister," and lists a hometown, and apologizes to Fed, blaming himself for Fulgar's death. Evidently, this was a suicide.
What, he committed suicide by werewolf?
Suicide by
Depressing.
I mean, damn. I actually kind of like the guy.
That wasn't what I was going for, but I like that. Let's go with that. It's like suicide by werewolf. So it's a very common way in this area.
Ways to die.
I kind of like him as a person, but the fact that he went out with suicide by werewolf kind of gives me more respect for him.
Meanwhile, Fed, you've just woken up after freaking out over the spider being on you, and discovered that werewolves have attacked your party and dragged off Strahd.
And there's a spider on you.
That's
Right
not
here.
well. Yeah, that's what woke you up. It woke you up and
He's walking around in your face.
Silence.
He's dead. We killed him.
Petrified.
Maybe his
Or
mic's
he's
not
muted.
working, or
He's
yeah,
muted,
he
we
had
can't
just
hear
muted
him
himself. Or he's rubbing his face, going, "What the fuck?"
The facepalm of facepalms.
Alright, back.
Alright. Well, that was very hectic, and the hut is gone, and we have
It's
only
back
slept
now.
an hour. It's back.
After half an hour.
Well, I would very much like to continue my sleep. but where did Stirhole go again? Where is he?
Suicide by werewolf, apparently.
What?
She kind of like shows in the note.
Stirhole. No.
He could have just electrocuted himself to death and like just kept throwing himself against the tower door. That would have been better than werewolf.
Stirhole, you were the only I will find you. You were so badass. Even though you kept trying to run away.
You were the smartest one in our group.
Yeah, he was definitely the smartest one in our group.
Stay away from the danger.
Oh. So that's death and turned into pastry. And then there's
Can we pause and talk about how I just joined and the first thing I hear is guy kills himself by werewolf?
Yeah, he suicide by werewolf.
it's all your fault, Fed.
Is it? then I approve of this then.
He apparently blamed himself for Fulgar's death.
And wanted to apologize to Fed
Suicide
for
by
it.
werewolf.
But he wasn't there.
He was
He
there.
did. He ran away.
He was?
Yeah, he was. He like remember.
He was the first one to run away.
Fulgar was the only two that stayed outside, and then as soon as the hag got outside, he bolted the other direction. Fulgar backed up and then got killed.
Oh shit! But yeah, you can take it. My keys are there.
He was the first to bolt, and then you guys all bolted through.
Oh, well then he deserved to die.
And by the way, you woke up in the middle of this battle with a spider on your face.
Oh yeah, I texted Rock. I screamed, jumped in Phil's arms, and then cried a little.
And then
Yes,
Phil
you
woke
woke
up right outside and started facing up against the werewolves. And now that you're awake, you saw that Phil had gotten badly bitten by one of the werewolves in the arm.
Yeah, I got.
Blood is
I got a bit
leaking from
fucked
that
up.
arm wound.
Yeah, I got a bit fucked up.
Am I up? Like have I used any spells, or is my character
No.
completely fucking useless?
Your character was too startled by the spider to do anything.
Did we have a long rest?
No,
Well,
you're about to.
We didn't get to have a long rest. This was interrupting our long rest.
Yes.
So I have I still have like 4 beginning spells. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I've never tried this. Phil, I do this because you're literally my favorite character. Plus, it's 2 plus the third, so plus 5.
so 17.
I just used my last 3rd level slots. I've never seen that happen.
Wait, hold on a second.
Do you need
Alright.
more? Because I have way more.
No, you actually healed me so much that I went over my maximum, so I'm gonna go down to my maximum again.
Excellent.
I'm wasting time while playing D and fucking D.
Alright, so you guys are sleeping for the night. I need to give a couple people some dreams real quick.
I apparently am rubbing Phil's leg, killing him. Not in the fucked up way. Oh god. Fucking werewolf might bleed out his
Front
No.
get ganked by werewolves. Yeah, I can't get it.
So how did werewolves happen?
He decided to go and watch outside of the hut, and he came back to a bunch of werewolves camping outside, and they all ganged up on him, grabbed him away, and then
None of
we
us
got
heard
up.
anything.
Pretty much. We're to and that was
Yeah,
it.
it was like a short, like not even 2 seconds.
I'm
Like,
assuming
yelp.
you made my character sleep inside.
Until the tent
We're all sleeping.
went away with it because Agathian decided to go outside. Yeah.
What?
I'm
But I
glad
put
you
it
did
back.
that, because if I was here, I would have made my character sleep outside. And then I would have got raped. Grizz DMD of the century. I'm doing this for the lulz. What I'm about to write to you, Grizz, is just for the lulz.
Okay.
forgot how to fucking use quotations in this game.
Okay. The scent of urine suddenly fills the inside of the tent.
Boris.
The horse nudges you. It wasn't the horse's fault.
Your horse pissed on me. Oh no.
One of the players is AFK. They sent me in chat, so the rest of you don't see.
Yeah, Miss Catherine.
Yeah. She might have also gotten stalked by the company that her boyfriend invited to their house. I think they're all in the living room playing VR, or whichever room they designated the VR room.
A VR room. That's great.
Well, they got a VR set like a month or two ago.
Nice.
So, did anyone else get hurt, or was it just... Oh wait, we're doing a long rest as we speak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I technically get all those spells I just used on Phil back, and I just clicked on a button that I didn't want to click on.
It was completely
Click
unnecessary.
on a button.
Yep, but still, you had a comfortable sleep instead of a gushing blood sleep.
Yeah, I prefer fucking gushing blood sleep for all you know.
Well, you do spend most of your free time. Was it?
Oh yeah.
What was
Whining
it
and
exactly?
complaining.
Whining
Whining
and
and... Oh,
Whining and dining.
moaning and
Moaning
whining.
and whining. But that really, the werewolf attack really put that behind though. Better catch up.
Full health on my horse.
Look at my horse.
My horse is amazing. His name is Boris.
He almost got killed by lightning. Oh yeah, by the way, there's an electrical door that almost killed the horse.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
What?
Damn it, that's my job.
God damn it, Howard, you almost stole my kill. God, how have I gotten... Is everything back?
And it's always funny when somebody says God damn it in that tone.
God damn it.
Especially when I as GM know why they're saying it.
Oh gosh darn it.
Oh gosh, darn it.
Oh gosh.
Anyone else have anything else interesting to whisper to me?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Alright. So you successfully long rested, and it is a new day.
A new day full of new werewolves.
More werewolves. It's a werewolf party.
More werewolves and tasty pastry.
So Phil, how do you feed your horse? Does it just...
My horse is not of this world, I'll have you know.
So he doesn't eat?
It's a celestial. It's a celestial being.
Fed is apparently having a nightmare before he wakes up. You guys can all see him shaking and jerking, and he seems to be drenched in sweat and possibly other stuff.
Should we throw him in the river?
Maybe. It'd probably help.
Do I have something here?
Ooh, what's this? Clickety. Clickety.
Oh,
Awkward zombie.
awkward zombie.
That face.
Oh.
Get rope
this-
tied. That reminds me of McCree.
Oh, is that... No, is that Samson Fox?
Yes.
Alright.
Oh,
Think,
that's
think
fucking
that whole comic is like the Nintendo guys living in a house together or something.
Is there a lake anywhere near us?
We're by a river, apparently.
Yeah,
There's
my
like a river to the
lake.
south of us ish.
My character's gonna go do exactly what he did yesterday too.
Hey, it's all about hygiene.
I swear to God, if I will kill all of you.
Well,
You're
I
2
think
for 2.
At least...
I'm sorry.
Oh,
fucking
God.
great.
Yeah, you know, you could actually put the blame of both the deaths on Fed.
What?
I don't think so.
2 for 2. That's a good 2 for 2 moment. Some men just want to see the world burn by not healing.
What are you doing, Hedgehog?
Being fucking adorable.
Trying to take over the world.
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
She's like poking me in the stomach.
Gotta
I have
be
like a
fast.
hoodie with a pouch in it, and she's in the pouch, and I just feel her pressing like she's trying to dig into me. It doesn't work.
Aw. As you guys finish up with your tent and wake up for the day, you see some sort of figure standing up the road.
Dude, that's fucking creepy.
Oh god, oh god. Is that the creepy man who... Store
Dude, is that the
around
creepy
anymore?
dude that was looking at us from the woods?
The
No,
guy
that
wants
was-
to rape Phil.
No,
Or
no,
is
no,
it
it was
Fluffy?
Storehole.
No, it's a brand new guy.
He wants to rape Phil.
Storehole was dragged away by wolves.
Wait, Starhole is dead?
Yeah, he got eaten, but he committed suicide. Death by wolf.
Oh, shit! So wait, isn't it? Wait, I thought Starhole was a random NPC.
No.
What's going on with Fluffy then? Is Fluffy making a new character? What's going on?
Way to catch up.
Dude, he's
Wait to listen to when we
Could
tell
you
you
have picked a
Storehole
creepier
died.
avatar?
I told you, man. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot your name.
You're a bit worse now, it was your fault.
Oh god.
We need a bigger picture of this avatar.
I love the mustache.
I could have used Revivify. I could have made that motherfucker came back.
Yeah, the werewolves
He's
drug him
gone.
off.
Oh, he's gone. Like they
Yeah, they like came and drug him off in the night.
You want a
Yeah,
bigger
they're dragging
image?
him back.
Bigger one.
Dude, they two of them
Yeah,
killed him off. The
complete
third one
image of
grabbed him and double dashed.
What the fuck is up with us and all our teammates dying?
I love
That's
this
where the
picture.
image is from.
I love this
You guys
picture.
want to
It's like-
bring? Let's go. You want to bring him back and bitch slap him? Maybe kill him right after.
Well, if you get the dress for the abbot, you will have up to three resurrections to use.
Holy shit! Though it just clicked.
You look like your character should go.
Is there a reason he killed himself? Like, did he want
Yeah,
to?
because he felt
Yes, that was the note he left.
no, he felt
Out of-
guilty for killing Fulgar, so he
Out
committed
of
suicide by werewolf.
No, but out of character. Did he want to make a new character, or was that
Yeah.
just something that happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Oh
didn't
my
think he
God,
was
man.
insane enough, I guess, or something.
Fucking A.
So he traded in his, ranger rogue type person for a monk.
What is this?
Love
What
that.
is his name? Havhik Mountain Fist Nalakagate.
I'm gonna call him Mountain.
Those are large size, aren't they?
Oh
I think they're like are Goliaths medium or large?
Run away!
No, I guess
Is an
medium.
8-foot tall guy.
Yep.
I guess it still counts as medium because you're not wide. So
You guys want to kill him?
I mean,
but you guys are basically seeing a gray 8-foot tall person walking towards you.
I'm gonna look to Kitty and like whisper in your ear, "Kitty smash, Kitty smash." Not in a good way.
I'll go up behind her as well and go smash, smash, smash.
Oh my god, this may be the first thing that actually is bigger than Kitty. Wait, which archetype are you, or is it going to be a secret?
Maybe quivering palm.
Oh, dude! When you get level 20,
When?
dead.
Wait, so it's one of those a Goliath monk.
Yep.
Oh, damn!
Great.
Beatrice is savage. Fucking A.
That's exactly what I was thinking of too.
What,
You know, I
Beatrice
was
doesn't
gonna-
want to climb him like a mountain?
Oh, she doesn't want a mountain like a horse.
Alright, well, you guys haven't actually responded in character to what you're looking at.
Who goes there? And then I want to roll for intimidation.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh, fuck!
Fed tries to make himself look bigger.
Wait,
He's-
no, he has to roll.
What do I have to roll?
What?
I don't know what I have to roll.
I don't remember what it was.
Wisdom saving throw?
And
Charisma?
Agatha, I don't remember his name.
Let's see. Can Kitty Kitty be intimidating at all? She usually isn't.
No.
No.
Kitty
Just
suffers
intimidate.
as Kitty lifts
I'm
up her
just trying
warhammer to put herself into her normal intimidation pose. She accidentally trips. The warhammer
What-
kind of falls from her hands, making her
What
look
is
klutzy
the,
rather than intimidating. And
what's the against the
Phil is oozing blood still for some reason from that wound, and doesn't
We
look,
look like
at
a
least bit
really
intimidating.
sorry, sad sack of.
Yeah.
Here, just for because everybody's doing it, might as well.
what do you have to
You're
roll
like,
for?
"Rawr."
What do you have to roll to not be intimidated, Rock?
Agathion opens up his mouth and roars for some reason, showing off lots of teeth and making himself look a bit scary.
I wonder
Oh,
how
I could've
intimidating my
guessed.
spider is.
I'm trying to remember. It could
Is
be
it-
probably like I'd say probably insight because it's to see if someone's bullshitting or not.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Can contest it, or yeah.
Okay,
or
I'll roll an insight then.
Insight.
Oh my god!
Let's just
You know that they're basically, you know, while they can handle themselves, they're basically more afraid of you than anything else, and are concerned that you were there to smash them.
Me and this new guy are gonna be best friends. We're both insightful as fuck.
I'm gonna walk up to the small one.
I'm gonna look up and instantly like, oh no!
Take him as sacrifice.
I'm gonna put both arms up and be like,
You were at least twice as tall as Fed.
I'm going to
What?
pick him up
That
in a
is-
hug.
That is
Dude,
short.
I think he's trying to smash him.
my arms don't even
You are
reach
so
around him.
small.
I can't fucking kill him. I'm too short.
Just gonna smack him in the kneecaps a little.
You know when you're holding a baby and it's just like trying to wrap its arms around you? That's what's happening right now.
Aww.
Self-defense action. Phil hops up on Boris and moves away a little bit.
Wow, you're gonna run, Phil? You.
I said Rebecca.
So a Goliath is randomly hugging a random halfling. That's kind
I
of
turn
cute.
into the group and be like, he's okay. He's okay
can
now.
I help you, sir?
Oh, intimidation.
I heard commotion coming in this direction. I heard wolves. Hunting wolves. You seen me?
I don't see any. We have
that
a
was-
story for
Well,
Three
you just
hours
walked
ago?
over two dead ones on the way here.
Yeah, there's the bodies of two werewolves and a normal wolf like laying there in the grass.
No. Let it.
Where
It's very
Kitty
singed.
points at the one and be like, "That's a girl and that's a boy." I think.
I'm gonna go bash the boys werewolf's head in with my warhammer.
I technically have a carrying capacity of 30 times my strength score.
Awesome.
Wait, what is your build of? Because I know it's a monk, but what's your like secondary?
He's a
like-
Goliath.
I'm a
8 feet
Goliath.
tall,
He's a
great, and
Goliath?
He's a Goliath.
Yeah,
Wait,
actually.
aren't you dyslexic?
Nope, I have
No,
a,
not all of them need to be.
I have a
So
10
it's-
intelligence. I'm average.
Oh, okay.
It's just that the Goliath that we're used to seeing has an intelligence of 6.
Yeah.
This is
Goliath
what I have.
smarter than me.
So I count as a large when it comes to that stuff, which doubles
Nice.
whatever medium it could carry.
Wait, do we have a new tank? Wait, you have unarmored defense, don't you?
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
That's
but
funny.
I don't have a very high dexterity.
We have a new pack mule.
Apparently.
Wait, Fed, you can ride him like a horse. You don't have to ride me anymore.
Would I rather you, kitty?
You'll see more.
Well,
Damn,
like,
that guy's so
Technically,
big. My horse could ride him.
I could probably carry
Can
Kitty.
you pick
and
up
him
the
and Kitty
horse?
on. Fed can be on Kitty, so he can be really tall.
That would be a
Dude,
strength
can
check
you
to
pick
lift
up the horse?
Yes, he can. He has the carrying capacity that he can probably lift up the horse.
I want to see him pick up the horse.
I'm on the horse.
I'm
Pick
going
up
to
the horse
lift
with
the
Phil
horse.
on it.
I'm good.
What is? Because it's like.
What's a horse weigh?
I think horses are in the tonnage department.
Well, and it's got like armor.
Let me look.
Doesn't say how much he weighs. Oh wait, warhorse, 540. Oh, that's how much he can carry. 540 pounds. Doesn't say how much he weighs.
Jesus,
see.
how much does a warhorse weigh?
He Google how much does a warhorse weigh?
My search history. God damn it.
mine's literally just a bunch of serial killers.
I can technically lift.
Is it
60
say how much
times
a
my strength
warhorse
score.
weighs?
Which is how much? Give a rough estimate.
1,080.
Okay, so it
Oh, so
says
that's
a
half a
typical
ton.
Clydesdale is 1,700 to 2,000 pounds.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah, no, you won't be able to lift him up after all.
Oh. It's a little
That's what I
too
was
big.
thinking.
Almost though.
But you could lift up everybody else in the party and like, you know, try to carry them all at once.
Pretty much.
We could probably carry him across.
Instead of swimming, he just walks across carrying everyone.
But I can literally just fucking. I can just make you walk on water. What's the point?
Exactly! Well, you'll need to cast water walk on him, and then he lifts everybody else up and carries them all at once.
Across.
Yeah, I want to get my feet wet.
You put a little platform on him, and everybody can stand up there and, you know, fire off spells. Or fire off arrows and whatnot.
Are we just,
He's
are
a
we
siege
just doing
engine.
an Ark survival thing where we're building a fucking base on the fucking giant? I love how we don't even know if he's a hostile yet, and we're just making up like fucking things as if he's part of the group already.
Hey, dude, go open that door over there.
I look.
I do not recommend that.
By the way, do you guys see a map, or is it just the black screen?
Wait,
No,
who doesn't
we
see
can-
the screen?
We have a map.
Or I see
There's
black.
we were down the bottom of it. Like, if you're up the
I'm-
top, you might just see black. We're down the
Yeah,
bottom.
you're right. Yeah, Kitty, you're right.
So I'm
Is
gonna
that
look.
a spider? That's
Uh-huh,
a-
that's-
Yes, that was the spider that was on you.
I swear to God, you back the fuck up.
That's our spider.
I will slaughter your whole family. It has babies in my head.
It does
Please.
have babies in your head. It laid eggs in your ear.
It's
I
called
still
Sebastian. That
have
makes me
You
think
just
it's a
hear
male
little like
spider.
scritchy noises on your eardrums.
Oh, no
So-
crying.
How sturdy does a wall seem?
It seems
Where
like
are we, by the way?
it will hold up quite a bit. There is a
No.
scaffold over here that could probably be easily broken down.
Well, I knew
Well,
that.
where does
Phil.
it go? Like, I want to check
I
out where
was-
that scaffold goes.
I was more inquiring on seeing if there's perhaps a back door.
You did not find a
Yeah,
back
sorry.
door, just the scaffold.
But
looks
is
pretty-
Is it good? Is there a window or anything that I could look? You know.
Let me describe the scaffold for you. Rotting wood beams support the scaffolding, which groans and creaks with the slightest breeze. A series of ladders and platforms lead to a hole in the northwest wall on the third floor. Being it so rickety, it's doubtful that the Goliath could get up there. I'm not even clear if Phil or Kitty would be able to climb up that scaffold successfully. Fed, on the other hand, might be able to make it.
Oh, okay, so I guess I noticed it rickety.
Yeah, it's
Wait.
a very rickety scaffold that looks like it's
Parkour.
going to collapse at some point.
Oh god.
Parkour.
Can I- Could Mendy fix it? Start
He like
fixing
tries
it?
to get up the ladder.
Phil runs up the wall and attempts to climb it and immediately falls off. He doesn't
I
even
tried to
make it to the scaffold.
I tried to do a backflip like fucking. I'm like parkour, and then I fuck up.
Smash into the ladder.
Okay, I'll try to climb it normally.
Alright, you don't actually need a climb check for climbing up the scaffolding. It's just that the scaffold has a maximum limit, and I believe that Fed is the only one that can make it up there, given the weight of everybody else with their
weigh
equipment.
Like 35 pounds.
Exactly.
Yeah, this,
Whereas everyone else, between their own weight plus their equipment, would be enough to collapse the scaffold.
this character
Right.
sheet doesn't calculate your equipment weight, which annoys me.
It
Yeah, at one point.
does. It does if you choose it. I have total weight down in the middle equipment area.
I don't have it.
Did you import it from the compendium?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Including equipment, I weigh 542 pounds.
Ammo tray.
Hmm.
I don't
I
see
have
had
it.
that, but it's not there anymore.
it.
I have
Might have
total weight on mine.
encumbrance.
Yeah, your total.
Encumbrance simple variant or simple. It's on there, so it's just not calculating it.
Where's
Well,
the-
I'm looking at your sheet, and your total weight is listed with your
Oh,
equipment.
147. I see
yeah.
that there.
And your character's
It wasn't
weight
there.
is because it's on core instead of the your character. Yeah, between that and your character's weights, you would collapse that scaffold. So as I said, Fed's the only one that can make it up there.
Where's the
Right.
encumbrance at?
Yeah, I have way too much crap. I gotta dump some crap.
Oh, encumbrance. My encumbrance is set to simple, but I don't see it. What's variant?
It's something that it's in the player's handbook. It's a variant.
I'm pretty fucking sure I've
Didn't
seen
mean to hit that.
weight at one point. Now I can't find it. Huh. That's
Oh,
odd.
that picture.
So Fed is climbing up the
Yep.
Okay, and scrambling into there. So I'll move his token and then reassign you up there in 1 second. Let me just find the correct
I'm gonna
floor.
send my spider up there too because I want to be able to see.
So you're basically trying to get the spider to ride on Fed. You know, Fed
No,
is being.
I'm just sending it climbing up the wall. It can climb up the wall without.
All right.
As long as I don't see it, technically I'm fine.
It's gonna stealth. It's gonna
That's the
plus 4
one
to
time I'm
stealth.
regretting not taking Mage Hand.
Alright. You made it up to the 3rd floor. Time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and a slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and has begun to fall away in places. In the middle of the room, there's a 5-foot square hole, and also accompanied by the ceiling with rusty chains at each corner.
Descending?
In fact, up on the ceiling, you see that the what looks like a another rotted thing in a square, but you can see like lines around it attached to the chains, as if the chains could be used to raise and lower a platform.
Do I have to use this every time I want to send a message, or is sending basically a link that lets me talk to someone for a certain amount of time?
You can't because you're in the anti-magic field.
Yeah, you're in an anti-magic field. You won't be able to use message.
Do I see the spider?
No.
The spider just
Well,
stealthed up there.
actually, wait a second.
It got a 16 stealth roll.
Do I have to roll perception?
Actually, no. Your passive wisdom would allow you to see that even with that stealth roll. You see a spider. In fact, you see other spiders along the walls. They've been making their nests up there.
At it, like, my face scrunches up. I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
It's hanging out with all the other spiders.
I'm gonna
alright?
avoid them. I'm just gonna avoid them.
You
I'm
okay, young one?
I'm gonna pop my head out and just be like, shut the fuck up, and then go back in.
From the feel of the wood rotting under your feet, it's unlikely that your companions could walk along on this floor either. That pretty much just you and your lower weight is supporting this.
This is the worst thing you've ever done to me. Is there anything noticeable that we need in this tower? Like, is there a staircase up or some shit?
Nope, there's just what appears to be some sort of raising and lowering platform that would require.
Can I go to it?
It's above your head, and it would require using all 4 of those chains to operate, which you do not have the ability to do.
I could technically summon help, but I won't.
You couldn't. It's an anti-magic field.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. I'm gonna just like look at the thing and say, "There's literally nothing in here."
I'm gonna send the spider down the chain and see if that's the floor that I already saw.
It is.
Okay.
And
so, yeah.
Fed, you can from looking at the outside and looking up, you know that there's at least one more floor above your head.
Do I see any way to get up, or do I have to roll?
No, that's completely blocked off because of whatever the platform is completely locked in place up there. You would need to find a way of lowering that platform down to your level in order to get up there in the first place.
Are there,
So
did
yeah,
go to
we
the
gotta
bottom
figure
floor
out how
yet?
to get inside the bottom floor to pull those chains on those statues, so that we can move the thing.
We could go in the front door. Well, you guys could go in the front door.
Yeah, the
Technically.
front door is electrical.
Is there a hole like down to the first floor?
Yes, and there's 4 chains hanging down there.
What happens if I look down it?
You see the bottom of. You see all the way down to the bottom floor. It's many feet down. If you fell from this height, you'd probably get hurt.
I can't climb down the chain.
You can climb down the chain. You could
That would
try
take an
to-
acrobatics check. If you wish to, or an athletics check, yeah. If you wish to climb
It's
down
not athletics.
It could be athletics or acrobatics.
I'm
for
gonna go with
climbing.
athletics.
And you have slipped and are now falling down to the bottom floor. Let me find out how much damage that costs.
Wait. Oh, for the 17 athletics he got?
No, he got 5 acrobatics because it was
But
acrobatics or.
you can choose athletics or acrobatics for climbing, whichever you're better in.
You
If
said
he's not good at
acrobatics.
Dex, then he should go with athletics.
Okay. All right. I'll go with that then.
I prematurely rolled, is what I will say.
Right. You grab hold of one of the chains and you nearly slip
wait, no.
down before wrapping your arms around it and holding yourself
won't.
steady.
I won't lie, the falling would have been way funnier.
Yeah, but then you'd be like dying inside and we wouldn't know.
It wouldn't be that much damage. Okay.
It's pretty.
Tower.
Do I?
It's
I'm trying to
like
remember just how many
1d something before every 10 feet you fall. Or
Yep,
something.
it's 1d6 for every floor, and there's a listing somewhere of how tall everything is.
Kiki said the same. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
Athletics, your attempt to climb.
The tower is 80 feet tall,
Oh.
and you're on the
How
3rd floor, which means you're up 60. You're up about 60 feet. No, wait, you're about. Sorry, it's 80. Yeah, it's 80 foot tall, which means you're up at about 50 feet, or maybe 40 feet.
Climbing down, do I see anything? Or is it just an empty place?
So you get down to the 2nd floor, and you have to re-roll your athletics check because it's a rusty chain and grating on your arms. And you make it successfully, so you manage to climb down another 20 feet and make it down to the 1st floor. Let me move your token there. 1 second, please. That's just the 2nd floor.
Oop.
And you make it down to the 1st floor.
Is there something blocking the door, or is the door, like, just shut?
There's like a curtain here where that little wiggly line is. You can't even see the door technically where you are.
I don't think that's a curtain.
It
It's
looks
like...
like that's usually how they draw a curtain.
Okay.
My screen's really fuzzy. Like the map. I'll try
I mean,
to
it might
open
not be a curtain, but that's usually how they draw a curtain, is like a little wiggly line.
Oh, yeah, it's a tattered curtain. There's a vestibule that's 5 foot square. You can see the iron door. Oh, actually, it looks like you can open it from this side. Good. You don't have to
I
go
can.
through you don't have to go through because you have a halfling in your party, thankfully for you. You have the ability to open this door without having to go through all the complicated unlocking procedure.
My
I'm gonna
spider has been busily building a web across this door here while he was climbing down. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna just open the door, look him dead in the eyes, and go, I don't want to buy your fucking cookies. I'm gonna shut the door. Then I'm
Those
gonna reopen it
cookies?
and be like, and then I'm gonna reopen it and be like, ah.
I'm gonna say, but we have full girl flavor.
Yeah, they're.
I feel like I don't
cookies.
get that.
you shouldn't. So yeah, I'm gonna open the door and be like, hi, kitty.
You're gonna hold it open?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better hold it open. I'm coming inside and I'm picking up my spider.
After you.
Should I?
Thank you.
Should I stay outside?
I think we need 4 people to pull this chain.
You do.
Actually, I think I'm. Yes. I guess.
You're,
I
you're
kinda-
the only one that can ride it up, so we need everybody in here to pull this chain.
I was gonna say I was
Then
gonna
I
climb
do not
back
like
up.
this place because I feel useless. in
Alright, a
here.
minute after you guys have stopped holding that door, it closes behind you with a slight bang.
Oh, we're trapped now.
Alright,
Die.
Anyone else? Does anyone else see a little fucker?
the tower. 1st floor. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the eastern wall. A torn curtain in the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. There's a couple other small crates kind of scattered about on one side, and there's a bunch of smash crates on the other. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
If only animate object was a thing.
Ooh, I forgot to go out and get a pumpkin today. Oh well, get one more.
I just want to see how much would that give. Where's my quarterstaff? There's my quarterstaff. Okay. Guess I can swing that thing pretty good.
So what do you wish to
Just
do?
fucking doing some Neo
And you can
shit.
barf fire too. That's not magic.
So the chains, they go
barf,
all
whatever.
the way down here.
I bar frostfire.
Yeah, and it looks like the statues are attempting to hold on to the chains, but they're like, since they're not moving, the chains are like 1 inch away from the hands. They're not exactly attached.
Kitty's gonna go over and just start playing with one of the chains and see if she gets electrocuted.
No, since Fed was able to climb down it.
Could Phil like check the statues?
Sure.
Phil, Fed climb back up it. Yes, you can.
What do I roll to check the statues?
Investigation, or you could do a knowledge check, knowledge arcana perhaps, knowledge divine. It's statues.
Knowledge arcana.
So roll knowledge divine. Would that be religion?
Oh, religion, sorry.
There's no such
You're right.
thing as knowledge divine. Then yeah.
Religion. All right.
Yeah, you don't detect any religious significance about these statues. Agathion, I'll whisper it to you.
Tell Kitty whether she can punch these or not, because she really wants to punch one.
It's the first time I rolled this high on our arcana check.
See, you're not useless in here.
Not totally useless. Pretty useless, but not totally.
Mostly useless.
You're like me. You're only useful in
Sorry about the typo.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
That sounds great.
Please be careful around these. These are clay golems.
Oh, fuck. By the way, Grizz, do I fall?
Let's see. Yeah, you would fall from trying to climb up the second floor. Fall towards the center part, which means roll.
Kitty!
Wait, what?
Catch me!
Can I attempt to catch him?
Yeah, can I attempt to catch him too? I don't know, what is that, a dex?
Yeah, that'd be Dex. I'm gonna go with Dex on that.
I hope
I'm gonna catch you!
Fucking...
No.
Cav beats you to it and
Kitty just
successfully
trips over
catches
herself and the big guy gets you instead.
Fed,
I just
taking-
look up and I'm like, thank you.
preventing him from getting hurt.
Mountain Fist is happy with you. And I sit him down.
Who is this guy?
Wipe off my clothes from all the cobwebs that I hit falling down.
I'm Mountain Fist. I'm not giving you my name.
It's just, yeah, we met you just this morning,
Yeah, and he's already part of the group.
and now you're trapped in a tower with us.
He'll probably die in the end.
They are clay golems are activated on command, or if they attacked. So careful.
Yeah, that's not showing where the statues are.
I'm gonna just turn to Kitty and be like, "Can you guys pull the levers? I want to see what's on the top floor."
No, there's
You
poop
mean-
monsters.
Maybe we can ignore them.
We most likely can ignore them.
They don't appear to be activated at the moment.
Yeah, they're just
Like-
basically there attempting to hold on to the chains, but they're not
Like
exactly
the
touching the
dragon
chains.
said, if you hit them, they do shit.
Well, we won't hit them.
Alright,
So
I
long-
will punch them. Okay, so everybody get on a chain and let's see if we can pull this down.
I'll try this chain.
You should have the two strong ones across from each other, like good.
Yeah, I'll go here. Agathion, get the one next to you. Phil.
Yeah, I'll get this one up in the top
Grab
right.
both. It's two-handed, just grabbing it.
Just stand on top of the poop monster. You'll be good.
YMCA.
All right.
Okay, you just roll a strength check.
I swear,
I'm
if the
good at
short
that.
guy, if the short guy has to help, I swear to
Ah.
God.
I
Oh,
rolled an 8.
Oops.
we're only
4.
missing one.
I can't. I rolled a 2 and a 9, so
Feel strong.
even with my +4 strength, I can't. I fail at strong.
Do you need help, Kitty?
Yeah.
You hear a noise like there's a oops, you're down here now. Like something's descending from the ceiling.
Yeah, you don't want to stand under it, little guy. You're gonna get
I
smushed.
wasn't. Gris just put me. Oh yeah, I fell.
You fell. You're down on that
She's
floor.
trying to kill you. GM's got it out for you.
I would have set him down, like, yeah, right there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's squish a halfling.
Gris may be bae, but she also wants to kill us all.
Okay, roll again for strength. Sitting down one floor.
Come on, be stronger than. Jesus Christ, Kitty!
Oh, come on!
Can I? Oh no, I can't do it either.
You hear a kind of weird, a weird
The fucking
squishing
dragon's
noise
just like,
as something as the whatever's being pulled down is pulled down only on one side a bit. And looking up, you can see that the platform is now tilted, and you can sort of see the top room, or at least the ceiling of it.
Alright, so maybe only. Like, the big guy doesn't need to pull, the other guys need to pull a little, like, one round without him pulling to straighten it out.
I'm just doing the YMCA dance while I wait for you guys.
What the fuck is that
Alright.
doing?
I don't know. It's a dance of my people.
Kitty yanks hard. Phil, not so much. Agathia, it's now tilting a bit towards the other direction. Well, not the other direction. It's like pretty much only Phil's side is still up in the air.
Phil, give it another tug.
Can I switch side with the big guy?
We just need to get the big guy to go around
my
and just
God.
do all 4 sides just one at a time.
I just noticed what his photo was.
I
Big
cast first.
strong man with mustache.
I'm going to switch
Mustachio.
sides, I guess, with,
Yeah.
and I'll
Alright.
pull on his side now. You've gotten it stuck somehow.
It's very rusty. The chain is a bit rusty, and you pull, and the rust bits pretty much starts flaking down into your hand. You also hear a weird creaking noise coming from up above. Whatever you're doing is potentially damaging the platform.
Hmm.
Do you guys want me to just like climb up now that you've like opened the top a bit?
Because you've gotten it stuck.
If you think you can get up there without dying.
I think we
Like,
pull one more time.
How high up is it?
I can climb one floor.
Alright.
Alright.
One floor at least.
Nobody has, like, levitate or anything it could put on, do they?
Nope.
You could stand on my shoulders.
Scramble up here, and you can see it sort of stuck between floors 3 and
Oh, that's right.
2 and 3.
Can you kick it? Can he, like, loosen it up? Like, can he fix it? Like, jiggle the chain or something?
Is it like in between where I can't fit between it, or can I get onto the platform?
It might be tricky. You will need an additional check.
Which for what? Acrobatics or?
I'm gonna go with acrobatics on that one to try to keep
Yeah,
your
'cause
balance
that
when
one's
you
more of
when
a-
you get up there. No, you first have.
Okay.
Well, okay. So you'll be able to keep up there, but you have to you do another strength, another athletics check to see if you can actually climb up. Which
I'm,
you
like,
do not.
I'm slowly falling. I'm like, fuck. I'm like trying to grab on. Like, no.
I catch him.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I fell back all the way down. I thought I
Yep.
got on.
I'm gonna tell my spider to go up there now that thing is open. Like,
I'm
You
gonna
get him.
I'm gonna just look Mountain Fist dead in the eye and be like, thank you. Put me down, please.
You two
No
gotta
problem,
stop meeting
anyone.
like this.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
no kiss.
Where is your spider? Your spider vanished. Hold
I
on.
put him on the second floor with
Oh,
that.
now I see him. Okay, I thought you wanted to climb him all the way up.
Yeah, I do want him to go all the way up. If the thing is unblocked now and he can get up there,
Yeah, that's why I was looking for him.
That is supposed to be down there.
let him up there.
Can't
Oops.
use magic, which pissed me off because all I want to do is climb.
He's not
Where is that
inside. I
spider?
can't see. Isn't
Only
there a
we
floor
were-
above that?
Yes, there is. Hold on. I'm just trying.
Okay.
It's just that it's. I wanted to be able to see Sebastian because he's so small, and at the same time need to be able to move. All right. Let's see. From where Sebastian manages to climb up, which is actually over here.
Wait, you named your spider Sebastian?
Yes.
Yep.
That is awesome.
Pretty much the only thing that you can see here that Sebastian can see is the is what appears to be a little stove of some kind. You make out a little bit of light that's coming through arrow slits in the walls, but the windows are all caked in dirt, so that's blocking out the light.
Let's see, I don't remember. Does he get? He might get blind sight, but I don't know if that.
Can you guys like just pull this lever down? Doesn't seem to be working.
I could try again.
I feel like you should.
Should we pull?
My curiosity. is
He's
going
got
to
30
turn.
feet of dark vision, so he can see 30 feet in the dark.
Okay, cool.
Should I pull?
Right now it's like tilted up in this corner.
If it breaks, then we're just fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the mountain fist can throw me literally to the top floor.
Probably. Your weight.
I'm 35 pounds, and with armor, I'm most.
You can throw him 80 feet and somehow manage to get him around that platform.
No, if the platform fell.
Okay.
Or just toss him straight through the wooden platform.
That would cause him major
Vomit
damage.
through. That would hurt. Splinters. Be like,
I didn't say it wouldn't hurt.
How far upward
Give him a
could you
short
potentially
helmet.
throw the halfling?
Well, I have an athletics check of
I'll go to Google.
fucking 7.
How far?
You toss a halfling.
But vertically instead of horizontally. I mean, I can imagine you tossing him that distance, just horizontally, but vertically, that's different because you're really playing against gravity there.
so I'm just gonna tell everybody that like looks like there's there's nothing dangerous up there as far as the spider can see, at the very top.
Yeah, pretty much it just sees, from what it can pick out in the dark, is tapestries and the iron stove, which it's in front of, a chair, looks like a suit of armor,
Living quarters.
How
a
many
bed,
athletics
yeah.
checks does it take to climb all the way to the top? It's like two athletics, one acrobatics, then another athletics.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you would need at least three athletics and 1 acrobatics. Yeah.
1, 2. Nope, fucked up right there.
And you're falling again. You need.
Nope.
And this time you actually hit
Can I try?
bottom because he misses you.
I hit the ground this time because he wasn't like I didn't tell anyone I was climbing.
Nope.
I was like,
Wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we just need
And
to
you
get,
take
like, a
6
sheet
bludgeoning damage.
We need to get like a sheet
falling
to
20
catch him
feet.
with.
32 minus 6, that would be 28.
Oh, you
I
only have
think
32.
now.
And you're winded, laying at the bottom of the shaft.
I'm not even moving. I'm just sitting at the bottom like a cartoon. Like, god damn it!
And Phil is just looking at him. Like, really?
Let's keep trying to get this platform down.
I'm gonna.
I was about to
Right,
roll
federate.
athletics again to try to climb again.
Alright, let's pull this thing down. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull him out of the middle.
Yeah, can someone drag me out?
Just.
Jesus Christ, Kitty!
Kitty was too busy looking at Phil with his muscles. He's like, raw. I just realized I got caught by that face twice. Landing and staring at them must be the most terrifying thing ever. Fucking muscle man with a mustache.
He's 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that is everyone's checks. Okay. It pulls down some, though it's still slightly up in Katie's corner.
Let me.
Splinters of wood start raining down a bit as it grinds to a halt. It seems to be closer to the. Yeah,
Can I help
it's
Kitty?
getting closer to the entrance to the second floor. above your heads.
I give you help, Kitty.
All right, let's see. One more shot. It should get it down here, right?
If it's a good roll, I guess.
Yep.
Do we all roll again?
Yay! I rolled above a 9. Woo.
11. Oh no.
The
So
11
looking
was
for
earlier.
Phil
The
and
16 is
Pav.
now.
He was too busy waxing his mustache.
I had to keep it.
And while it's halfway down to the first floor, it's still tilted up towards Pav.
Fuck.
This will never do.
Mountain fist, put me on it.
It's at least directly in front of you now.
Yeah, can we put
Yeah.
him on it and like tie him
I
in
just
the middle
lift
so
him
he
up
doesn't
and set him
slide
on
off
there.
if he gets fucked up?
How much rope do you guys have?
I have a 50 feet.
Then you're fine. Go ahead and do
All
it.
right, let's
as long as
like
he
just
agrees.
make a little harness and like attach him so that he doesn't slide off.
Tie him down to the platform.
Tie him to the platform.
And once
Flash
you
him.
get up there, he's still stuck to it.
Alright, ready to go up?
I'm stuck to it. I'm like, did you guys seriously just tie me to the ground?
It seemed like a good idea.
I swear to God, I'm gonna kill you all.
Up you go.
Bye-bye.
Have fun.
Kitty just starts hauling on it. Bye-bye.
Oh, he's gonna start. Bye.
We were not putting anybody else on that?
No.
No,
It was canted to one side.
The floor is gonna...
Alright.
Well, luckily it was tilted upward on my side.
Come on, let's get set up there and then leave this
I'm
place.
just hearing the creaking as it goes higher up. I'm like, oh no.
Alright,
No,
on the
no,
side.
Can you yell when you're getting close to the top so we don't smash you against the ceiling?
I don't know. Did you gag me?
Did you
No.
say the safe word?
Roll strength, motherfuckers.
He's the only one light enough not to break the floor once we get him up there. That's the only reason he's the one going up by himself.
Come on.
Dumbest thing ever.
Go,
Send the-
strength check.
I was gonna
Come
say
on,
pacifist,
come on,
but
Kitty.
I'm not a
Yes.
pacifist.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm giving Kitty emotional support. You can do it!
Should have gagged him.
Alright, one more. We're almost there. Let's
Go
not
on,
tell
one.
this. Let's all not get ones.
I
Come
swear
on,
to God.
Oh no.
I got a 7.
Am I close enough to the top that I can just jump on, or do I have to wait
He's
for
tied.
this?
You gotta untie yourself.
I don't know why you tied me to begin with.
It was kinky.
You're
God
alright.
damn you! Okay, stop pulling. You're gonna put me in the roof.
What? Keep pulling.
No.
You made
I pull again.
What?
you've made it up there, and the first thing you've made it up there, and there's now a tiny little gap because they're still pulling on the ropes. And the first thing you notice, you can try to untie yourself.
I
And
want to untie myself and roll off. What's that dexterity?
yes,
I ain't done shit.
you managed to land on the
By the
floor
knot.
instead of falling through the gap. But the first thing you manage to see is the spider.
I instantly look down the shaft and. Oh, what the fuck?
Is everything okay up there?
I puke on the giant.
I like to dodge it.
Hi there, yo. No.
He doesn't dodge shit. Okay, I'm gonna roll for perception to see if I see anything. Oh, I didn't see shit. You press the digitation, but you can't. You ain't Fulgore. Get the fuck out of here.
Alright, description of this tower room. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. The armor is clearly sized for a human. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform, and that is it. Go ahead.
Can I check the chest without opening it? Because I know it's probably trapped.
All right.
Is that like investigation? Literally the thing I'm terrible at.
Let me see what shows the effects of what's in this chest.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is.
Please.
And remember, all my spells are all my attacks are magic based.
You have a hammer,
You can
don't
hit
you?
things.
I do, but it's not that good. Actually, my strength.
There's a lavender aroma emanating from the wooden chest. It's unlocked.
Can I open it with my hammer? Like just push it open with the
Sure.
hammer.
As you look inside, you see the head of a human.
Ah,
They hear laughter from the top floor.
The flesh is waxy, and the complexion seems to have been. It looks like it's been embalmed with some kind.
I'm gonna
Of
pick it
oil.
up with the hammer and throw it down the hole.
Or if somebody wishes to catch the head, there's a head toppling down through the hole towards you
I
guys.
might reflexively attempt to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably
I'll-
also reflexively try to catch
I
it.
don't get
It
it.
hits her.
It bounces off of me and into Pavic's hands.
Pav is holding a head. It seems like it's been embalmed. There's nothing leaking out of it, thankfully. It appears to be. Yeah. It looks like there's a scarf wrapped around the top of the head that looks like it belongs to the Vistani.
If it's what I think it is, I know. I've literally had this in a prior game. Cough, cough.
So
Can I
It's
check
one-
out?
Wait, it's a Vistani head?
It looks like it might be a Vistani head, unless somebody just decided to wrap a scarf around the top of it.
oh, maybe the Vistanis will be
Yeah,
don't
should
know.
we? Yeah. What's it
grateful.
doing in here?
We'll bring it back.
Who?
Scarf on a dead guy.
The people who are sort of assholes but sort of okay, they have horses.
They're the ones that took you guys all here to the,
Fashionable in death.
I think they're on Strahd's side, but that's just me.
Can I check the armor?
Alright.
You're Everlore, dumb shit. That was for Agatha. Can someone pronounce his name for me?
I'm trying to see if there's anything interesting. No, the armor
Exactly.
just appears to be hanging there. It doesn't look like it's anything special just from your inspection.
Check
What
the
type
desk.
of armor is it?
It just looks like a standing suit of armor. Slightly rusty. That looks like it'd be way too big for you, but not big enough for Phil, and it would not be shaped right for Catherine.
It wouldn't fit me, you're saying?
No, it's unless of course unless Kitty is like a size A, it's doubtful that it could fit her.
There's a desk, by the way.
I don't think they go by that. I think if it's a medium, you fit medium armor. Like, I don't think it's...
I'm just basically describing what I'm gathering from the information here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to investigate the room, and I'm just like, I see fucking light. Is there a desk? I was told there's a desk.
Yeah, but it looks
Yeah,
like it's
the
already.
spider's
It
sitting
looks like it's been searched recently. It's the drawer to the desk is ever so slightly ajar.
I'm gonna open it with the hammer because I don't want to touch the desk because the spider's sitting on it.
And you can see evidence that there was something in this desk at one point because of the way the dust has fallen inside there, but it's now been removed. Something possibly, it looks like it was probably something rolled up in possibly a map or some other kind of parchment or something that was rolled up and kept in the desk.
What's wrong, little spider? Did little Jimmy fall in the well? Let's go. I'm gonna just look at the spider and be like, "You help me find what we need. And I won't push you. I think." Kitty, it's scaring me. spiders. God damn it.
The little one doesn't like spiders, does he?
You don't bite me, I won't bite you. Me and the spider are coming to a mutual agreement. We cool, man. We cool. My character's slowly trying to be friends with the spider because he's terrified of it. So, is there anything else up here that I should be investigating? I
A nice cozy bed away from the people that are noisy downstairs.
I mean, there's a stove, and we looked in the desk, right?
Yeah,
So there's like
I'll go check the bed to see if it's recently been slept in, which I'm.
And
assuming
there's
it
whatever
has.
this little table is here.
Oh, that's the chest. The one that you found
No,
the head
chest
in?
is at the foot of the bed, isn't it? There's a chest
Um,
here.
All I know is I threw a head down a well. That's all that matters.
Look at the description again.
Tough to get ahead in life.
Nope, it doesn't say anything about that. It's basically just saying that there's a chest in the room, and it doesn't say anything about what that table is. It's a table or a chest.
Spider's intelligence is 1.
Can I look around the crates up down here while I'm waiting?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just
Pat
fucking
got
around up
bored.
top. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just talking to the spider now.
Poking through the crates, you find a few candles. You find some dried rations. It looks like a mouse has made its home in one of them, though, and it's been nibbling on some of this stuff. You find a few blank sheets of paper. Basically, it looks like somebody was using that as supplies for this place.
I mean, if it looks like somebody lives here, we might want to not hang around too much longer in case they show up.
Says
I mean, we're
as you
stealing his
make the
head.
halfling go up top.
You can ride back down. Just let us know when you're ready to go.
So there's nothing else up here I should be worrying about.
The spider's just
Okay.
gonna go to the edge of the platform, attach a little web, and just like do the drop line thing that they do, where they just go pew.
Yeah, they just end up on you in the middle of breakfast while you're still in your bathrobe. I've had that happen to me before, twice.
No, the worst that's ever happened to me is I went to walk through a door frame, and one just came whoop, like right in front of my eyes.
Yeah, but when I lived in the nice big basement of my parents' place, that used to happen occasionally.
So there's nothing else up here.
I haven't had that happen since I moved here. Not that you can see. I mean, pretty much the only oddity was that suit of armor.
I'm gonna do the dumbest thing ever. I'm gonna try to acrobatics slide through the little gap and land on the. Oh my god!
Success!
I'm gonna try to do that again to the second floor.
You're gonna die.
Peter's gonna say, I won't catch you.
I see him doing this, and I'm just gonna stand right in the middle.
Do I land on this to the second floor? Parkour roll to the first floor.
And you make it!
Jesus.
The other floors were just like empty and like rickety wood.
10-point landing, just hands forward.
Peter's gonna push Fed over.
I'm gonna roll to punch him in the face. Oh shit, I didn't know. Oh shit, we're at 7. What are we at? 7,050?
100. Oh no, now we should be at 7310.
Yep. Because of the 400 XP we got from the werewolves.
What am I at? Or am I at the same thing as them?
You'd be the same as
You would
them.
be at
I love how the one time my acrobatics works is when I don't want it to.
Don't worry, you can climb up again and try jumping off.
I'm at your knee height. I will bash your knees in with a hammer.
Wait, you bring me down to your level.
So, what would you guys like to do now?
I would never stoop to that level.
Oh, you're all down.
Should we go hunt down some werewolves? Or actually, we should probably keep looking for the lady.
Do I see the head?
I'm currently holding it. Yes.
I'm gonna take the scarf. I want the scarf. Mine now.
Take that back to the Vistani and be like, hey, do you know this guy?
I'm taking the scarf and putting it around my neck to look like a fucking badass. My character's fucking beastly. Parkour expert, apparently.
Oh, I mean, Pavic has no idea what you guys are doing.
I feel like we should make the dragon and the new guy have a arm wrestling contest. Or Kitty and the new guy.
I'd rather
All
kill you.
wrestling.
I'm not exactly
I was
the strong
second
guy.
place in my entire clan.
Well,
I think he
second
might
is in
break
first.
my arm.
Okay.
Can I like put a table right, like one of the crates in front of us, and put my arm on it?
You challenging him to an arm wrestling.
Yeah, I'm jonesing him doing arm wrestling.
You're the spider arm wrestler.
Roll for strength, son of a bitch.
A 0.
It's the strongest
Smack.
spider.
No more spider.
Wait, what happened?
Spider rolled 0 and 0 for strength.
Oh yeah! I fucking bashed his arm through the crate. Yeah!
You're almost as strong as the champion.
You let me win, you son of a bitch!
No, I will call you.
It's funny because he's got a 3 strength and he always rolls higher than me.
I will call you Tiny Titan.
Sebastian's a badass. What the hell? The
I
spider
don't know why he's rolling
rolls-
as the spider. That should be Kitty. Kitty's roll.
Do I have to re-roll to beat Kitty?
Yes,
I feel
you
like I
do.
won't win. Never mind, I
Dude,
win.
you always roll higher than me. You have like a lesser strength than me. But you still...
Bash your arm through the thing. I'm like, whoa!
I pick up the Fed.
He's small and
Call
mighty.
him Tiny Titan.
Just on his shoulders, like, yeah! the 2 foot. Wait, how tall am I? I think I'm 3'7". No, I'm 2'7". The 2'7" guy just beat the 2 tall people. He feels so good about himself. He's like, yeah!
It's really weird. It's rolling the spider as Kitty and it's rolling Kitty as the spider.
That's great.
Alright.
I didn't think I was gonna beat Kitty. I thought she was about to beat me.
Yeah, I don't know. I always roll lousy on strength with her for some reason.
Apparently, the Roll20 gods were like, nah, this has to happen. The fucking role play is just too good.
Yes.
How many times have you like bashed down a door better than her? It's just like.
A couple of times, but there was that one time we all tried to bash it and nothing happened.
And then
Yeah,
the
That alerted the hags, and the hags were able to kill you. Well, kill Fulgar.
I will. If there's nothing else, Pavic's gonna start heading toward the door.
So we can open it from the inside then.
Pavic's gonna try to open the door from the inside.
There you go.
By the way,
Let's
what
get the
scarf,
fuck out of here before it closes and electrocutes us.
what's the scarf look like, if you don't mind me asking?
It's all colorful and garish.
Like what color though? Like red or?
Multicolored and garish.
Oh,
Mottled.
yep. Oh, fucking cap lock.
So should we leave before Fed catches up?
What?
He's gonna abandon the halfling. Was the only one who was able to get up in there in that tower.
I'm pretty sure it was on the shoulders of the fucking tall guy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and the fact that he's on.
Sorry. So I'm still in the tower.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to leave before I
Currently
finish,
carrying
finish closing the door. And the door closes behind him.
Now, at least we all didn't get slaughtered by those weird ass golems.
Well,
Monsters.
yeah, basically, instead of figuring out how to activate the golems, you guys decided just to manhandle the
Strong
chains
man.
on your own.
Well, I mean, it was standing there poking poop golems, or unless
Well,
we
think
just
about
said
it
the
this
name,
way:
it was above
because
the
you have a
door.
half thing of the party, you didn't have to spend all that time figuring out the puzzle on the door to get the door open to get in. So,
Hmm.
All we found
Also-
was a fucking head.
This caravan here.
Well, it's
doesn't seem to have
obviously
an-
not the caravan we're looking for.
Yeah,
probably.
it doesn't seem to have anything to do with
Hack's gonna put the head in his backpack.
Alright.
All right, let's
You're gonna keep that?
keep heading. Like, get out of here and keep heading along the road, I guess.
On the road again.
I get it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to do, particularly now that you're outside of the,
Keep
That's
going
like
this way, I
tower.
guess.
While we're moving, I will probably start reading the Book of Strahd.
What?
We have a
Yeah.
book of Strahd.
Yes,
yeah, we
you
got
guys
it from
found
the
it at one point.
gypsies.
Like I've been meaning to do it before, but the tiny hut only stays 8 hours, which is exactly how much time you need for a short rest. So I couldn't read it for a long rest. I couldn't read it in there.
Right, continuing along the way.
Are we riding like in like a cart, right?
No, I just used the
No.
card as representation.
Okay, so we're just walking along.
I'm on a horse.
Look at my horse.
I'm
my
currently
horse is
got-
amazing.
Fed on my like bicep, and I'm just flexing.
Wanna race?
I feel like he would win.
I feel like I would too.
I feel like we would run into something.
What's my movement speed currently? What is it?
Oh, the road links
I
together.
can technically move 120 feet
Alright.
one round.
Where are we? I feel like I can't see us because my thing's blocking the screen.
Sorry.
Northwest of Loki.
Oh, never mind. She forced us so I can see. There we go.
Oops, sorry. I moved your token, you guys' token. Nope, actually my cat did that. She's kicking my controller for thing.
Your cat is big.
As you guys move through this area, the scent of blood assaults your nostrils, and you can hear howling coming up through the woods.
Oh boy, here it goes again.
I'm gonna turn and be like, "Do you guys remember that one character that was part of our rally bunch of misfits?
I'm gonna cast the mage armor on myself today, for the first time today. As we start heading. Oh, I have my horn. Yeah.
Thinking about it, we've lost 3 characters.
Well, you lost more than that, it's just the rest of them just kind of disappeared.
Oh yeah, Davos.
They don't count if they just disappeared. They're still alive somewhere.
Probably
In
not.
my heart. Oh, why am I all the way over there? I want to be all the way over there.
Oh god, we're actually having a fight.
Oh no! Look, Strahd back.
So
Yay! It's the guts of Strahd. He's a fucking werewolf now.
I'll fix that in a second.
Where's my warhorse? Is it on beneath me? Yeah, it is. Yeah, hello.
Muscle man.
Muscle man.
I cast fist.
Nuclear explosion.
Wait, what's your AC at Mountain Fist?
15.
15.
But if I want to, I can give people disadvantage on their attacks.
I think all of us can do that, really.
But as a bonus action.
Oh,
Alright.
Bonus dodge action.
that's a bonus action. This is a action. That's a plus. Oh no, that's just disadvantage. Which spell was I looking for? Oh yeah, warding.
I'm just gonna go and get a glass of water. I'll be right back in like 10 seconds.
Do any of these werewolves look charred?
Wait, do you know these people?
I don't know. We fireballed the lizard guy, but fireballed some the other night.
Oh, they're pissed. Is that a bear?
No.
It's direwolves and werewolves. They want hugs.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I just noticed that people's healths are still low.
Kitty, these count as good or an evil?
I think No, we
I
did.
think people forgot to adjust the.
We slept. I haven't fixed my hit points. They do not count
I
as good or
fell.
evil.
No? Fuck. I fell, so I technically do have damage.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Look
I'm
at the
dead.
werewolves. They want hugs.
Oh
Huggy
no!
wolves.
Hugs, you say?
Okay, the one over
I
here
guess I need
definitely
to
looks
roll
like
a-
it's been previously slightly charged as
All I
as
can-
it comes out of the woods.
All I can imagine is him going, hugs, you say, with that face.
Hugs, you say?
Oh,
Yes.
ho, ho, ho.
Twirl your mustache.
Oh yeah, before I forget, you have to click on your character before you can roll initiative. God damn it, Kitty, you popped up as I clicked it. Oh, okay. Fuck you too then. Me and Phil are in the same boat. Pretty sure Phil has a higher dexterity than I do, though.
I have 11.
Oh, okay, maybe not. Oh, wait, no, I have 11 too.
You roll first.
Hey, me and a wolf go at the same time.
Whichever has higher dexterity, I guess.
Which, technically speaking, I
By the
am
way,
14.
looking at my spells and stuff, I realized that my warding bond can only be put on people that have a silver ring.
What?
So the only one who technically I can link with is Kitty.
Oh, how
Warding
many?
bond.
Oh, that's that many.
That's a lot of wolves.
Ow!
Well, wolves are, CR 1/4, so
They're not dire wolves. They're just wolves.
yeah,
I think it's a bit of a difference. Like I think you can cream a wolf in one hit if you.
yeah, they have 11 HP. They're easy.
This is just for
Cannon
the
fodder.
bash and loot.
Yeah, this
Can I
wolf
use-
comes up close to Kitty and
Am I
and,
proficient
Hello.
in wolves?
and
Are
says
you proficient in wolf?
and snarls in common that
I'm gonna grab
That's-
this motherfucker and smack that motherfucker with it.
you will not stop us.
Oh,
You
this
will
is a
either
real
join
person.
or die. And
doesn't
it
sound
then
like fun.
attempts to bite you.
I have the urge to make this guy go like completely like mellow as shit, and we just talk to him.
Okay, you're gonna have to try harder than that, puppy.
Firebolt.
Oh dear. I guess I have to use this in this.
Just fucking two-handed warhammer. Bye bye. Oh my god, you got a 10.
Let's see. Well, hold on, because I
Smack.
gotta do the green flame blade. But hold on, I don't have the warhammer set up for that, so it's only 6.
There's no
It's not-
there's no secondary target though.
No, I know, but it does 1d8 to my primary target, and then a secondary target. Just say it does 6, because it doesn't do the +5. So I rolled a 6 on it. If I look at the raw,
Who's it hitting? The same guy? or?
the same
Yeah.
guy, like green
Level
flame blade.
5.
I just don't have it set up right
Okay.
for the warhammer, but it does extra 1d8 to the primary. So just take off the +5, and it's so it does
Okay.
16. I'll fix it in a second.
This poor son of a bitch is gonna get lit on fire again.
This is a different wolf.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a second attack with the warhammer too,
Okay.
English though, English.
which may not have hit.
It hit. These guys actually have low AC as well.
They're just dire wolves technically. Well, werewolves.
Except they can spread lycanthropy.
Yeah, but they're all gonna be dead soon, so it's okay.
What if you actually want lycanthropy?
Wait, what if I want to become a werewolf halfling? I'd be
Then
adorable.
you surrender to these guys and say, we'll join you.
No, because then that would be like she wouldn't surrender, but she would get bit.
How do you become a werewolf
Kitty doesn't
anyway?
surrender.
Contract lycanthropy.
And then what? Like you change every full moon,
There,
or
that works now.
After a while, you become a werewolf, and originally you'll just change after every full moon, but eventually you'll learn how to control it. If you have like a pack around you, you'll be able to change anytime you want.
But you
Aw.
also become evil, so there's that problem.
Yeah, because unfortunately werewolves in D&D are evil in another way.
I'm the one who
Otherwise-
grounded a guy, right?
Yes. So... this
A
wolf?
werewolf dragonborn. Ooh.
Yeah, this wolf comes streaking down to attack Kitty.
They all want a piece of Kitty.
Of course.
Yes.
We all want a piece of Kitty, apparently.
Someone's having all the fun.
Just look at that, the Mountain Fist's face. He definitely wants a piece of Kitty.
It's creepy.
It's crazy.
This
couldn't
werewolf
find a
comes
better
up and
picture.
says, "You are strong. You will join our pack or be eaten."
No, you just suck.
I think I might enjoy being eaten.
They missed, they all missed again.
That AC though.
This is why I buff Kitty and only Kitty.
This one stands there and laughs. "We will see who is worthy and who isn't. For the pack." And this one also attacks Kitty.
Oh, I thought he was going for the dragon. Fuck.
They're getting closer.
Oh,
Fucking kill these werewolves, come on. We can't have Kitty turn into a werewolf.
Kitty, what's your AC at?
19.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh god. Give Kitty a shield.
She has one.
I have a shield.
Oh,
I
that's
have a one-handed warhammer and a shield.
It's now the dragon's.
Warhammer two-handed.
It's now the dragon's turn.
Hey, just fireball on top of me.
I was thinking something a little different, actually.
Incinerate.
Let's see. I want to try and position myself a little
If
different.
this was Skyrim, I'd just fucking unrelenting force this.
No, that's not what I want to do.
In Skyrim, the werewolves aren't bad people.
No, I'm actually a werewolf in the
And-
game.
In fact, it's one way to beat vampirism. So go werewolf.
I was both. I went werewolf, got it cured. I was a vampire, got it cured, then went werewolf.
With
Vampire is
if I
kinda
do
lame in
burning
Skyrim.
hands with a
Yeah,
cone,
they make
Well,
it so you.
does that hit Kitty? 'Cause it only hits like one corner of a
It's a
square.
cone.
So yeah, it will hit her.
Yeah, it would hit Kitty from
She
that
can
position.
take it. Kitty's a badass. She can take it.
You won't
Alright.
hit Kitty.
It's just a little burning.
It'll burn like her hand,
Burning-
and she'll be like, "Oh,
there's
okay."
Burning hands.
Do you get a save for burning hands?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dex.
Dex save, DC set 15.
Does that include this one here? This one here get hit too?
Nope,
Nope, no, because it's just.
Kitty takes-
I'm
wait,
aiming
13
it over here.
I take 13.
Because that only says self, which is not saying anything about a cone.
It's a cone.
It's a cone.
Yeah.
Give me a minute.
Where's that information on it then that shows it's a cone?
In the book.
Copy.
It's basically he's putting his hands out and it shoots out a fucking wave of fire.
15-foot cone, okay.
Yeah, it has to come from him though. That's why it says self.
That's why I'm doing. That's why I was pointing from here down like this.
Yep, okay.
Mhm.
So, all of them have to roll a dexterity.
Did I
Yep.
already subtract hit points? No, I didn't. So minus 13. It smells like bacon.
Poor Kitty just took a shit ton of damage.
This wolf dies.
She doesn't seem overly concerned. I think she's enjoying this.
Pain. She's a fucking sadist and a masochist all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And now it's the Goliath's
I'm
turn.
gonna turn for my bonus
I'm just gonna
action
rush
and
this one.
shoot one of the wolves.
Oh, forgot about
I
that.
just had my bonus action. I'm just using my
wait.
firebolt on one of the incoming wolves.
Which
Got
one?
Over here. Trying to ping him. Give me a second.
Okay.
There you go.
God damn it, Beatrice!
Also dead. Goliath.
I run up to this one. I'm gonna punch him twice.
I'm
Right,
just gonna
right.
fucking hug him and squeeze him until he
Grenade in the
dies.
kisser.
You should just hug him to death. Be like,
Unarmed strike. Unarmed strike.
And I'm gonna spend a key point and punch him 2 more times.
Oh, you have yeah,
Flurry
unarmed
blows.
Flurry
strike.
of blows. Get that. All
are
monks.
you doing that like that thing where they just go and they just keep punching them?
Yeah, I fucking love that. That's why I love monks, dude. They're so
Like Fist of
badass.
the North Star?
He can't take reactions because my unarmed strike. and I'm going to give him. Oh, because this will be funny. Which one is it? Is it this one?
9, 18,
This one.
26, plus 7. Okay.
I'm going to attempt to shove him 15 feet this direction,
Ah,
like just a left hook.
Was that I'm trying to remember if it's meet or exceeds or just exceeds.
If it meets it, then he succeeds.
Alright, that's a.
But he also
manages
can't take
to-
reactions until the end of my next turn. There is
he
no save for that
manages
one.
Yeah, he manages to stand tall. Oh, he can't take reactions?
Anybody else show up?
There's 2 effects that I did for multiple.
Oh, okay. Cool,
The first one, there's no save.
There's the one I heard the front door open and close, but...
He just can't take reactions.
Alright, so he's up there now. What you're
No,
saying.
he's not. He saved that.
Oh, okay.
He just literally just can't react. I could walk away and he just wouldn't do nothing.
Okay. Phil, what would you like to do?
Oh,
Wait, finally get a turn? What?
Oh, I already
Yeah.
know what I'm doing.
all right. So I will move up with Boris to this one, and I will, as a bonus action, use Thunderous Smite. And
You're gonna do a loud ass bang?
yes,
That's gonna suck for werewolves and everyone around us.
so that's as for that one, I suppose I.
Did Fulgar rub off on you?
You don't
Ah,
know
come on.
Fulgor.
And then
I
there's
know.
my horse.
That was the out of character.
Speak not his name. Ooh, hoofs. Fuck, dude, that warhorse though. Love that warhorse. Even that warhorse hates me.
Did I hit it with the 11?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I missed the natural one though.
Yeah, that knocked it away before Boris could strike.
Oh shit. Well, in that case, I can still move. In that case, Boris and I will keep moving around this way, and Boris will get the chance to attack anyway.
Okay, that's that 12 then. Alright.
Where do you think you're going? All right, I need to roll the damage for the Thunderous Might as well. 2d6.
Oh, that's something that does damage?
Yep.
Oh shit, yeah, 2d6 thunder.
Oh, I thought that was already. That's why I moved it, because I thought that was the Thunderous Strike to begin with.
No. I have to hit someone with a melee weapon attack.
Okay.
So I did the 11 hit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I did 13 damage from the.
and that's why I got knocked a couple feet back, and it's now laying on the ground.
That's an extra 7 lightning damage, or what is it?
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
And it's laying prone.
Yes, so that is 7, 20. 20.
Oh, I hope you allow what I want to do, Chris.
That's 32 points of damage. That's
Oh.
nice. All together with my horse.
Vedran, what would you like to do?
I wanted to use my movement. Oh shit, I forgot. It's like I want to use my movement to get here, and then while I move, I want to pull out my flute. Can I use my bonus action and try to play the flute?
Perform? Okay.
Wait, what?
I play,
You gonna do like a dog whistle?
It sounds horrible!
and then as my action, I'm going to boom summon my demons.
Oh.
I basically am a wannabe bard.
What does that do?
Is there a way to show you the description of it? Like, is there something I can click that makes
I
it
just
so it
copy
shows-
paste.
Oh yeah, true.
But basically, you rolled a 1, made an infernal sound, then summoned your demons.
Basically, paste.
Yes, if they start their turn within, within your distance, then They take damage if they don't pass a save.
And every creature's speed is halved if they don't roll over 15.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 3d8, by the way.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, this wolf.
You're not gonna do the damage for them, or?
You said on your turn. That's what I. That's why. That's why I asked you several times. It's like you said it was at the start of the turn.
No, Kitty's the one who said it was at the start of the turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's on a failed save, which when is the first time the?
Then what's that 12 there? That's the damage that it does. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's only 12. That's a bitch. It's only if they fail it though. He fails. Yeah. He has half speed.
Oops.
Oh yeah, I forgot that guy is prone.
The other guy's prone. The one down there is prone.
I love this spell just because of how annoying it is. I don't mean to be annoying, but I really like the thought of summoning demons. It reminds me of like Infamous. Not the good Infamous, the shitty Infamous.
Which one's the shitty Infamous?
The new one. Well, newest. Second Son.
Oh, you didn't like... well, I guess because it changes things after what happened on the end of the second one. That one's mostly dead. It seems to be bleeding from its ears, but it's still breathing a little bit.
I'm just still trying to play the flute. It's horrible.
This wolf pauses there and starts to howl, turns around, and starts running back into the woods.
Well, ain't he
Yeah,
about a bitch?
bring more to the party! Woo!
This werewolf, because it thinks that it's going to die in a minute, jumps at Federin.
I step to the side, still playing the flute like a fucking, you know those people who sing the play for snakes? What are those called?
Snake charmers?
I'm a snake charmer, basically, for werewolves.
Kitty.
Kitty is gonna just basically the one that the one that I guess this was the one that was the leader the last time or something, the charred one.
The one above you? Yeah.
Whichever one was the one that got charred, she's gonna be like, you know, if I surrendered, you wouldn't like it because I'd be in charge pretty quick. So and she just smashes him. And if that doesn't kill him, he's getting smashed again and
Oh,
just
he's
ignore
not
the fire
dead.
damage.
Everybody's gonna die.
Although one of the other wolves takes that much. So this guy, well, he's not within 5 feet of him, is he? I guess he technically.
Yes, he is.
All right, so yeah, this guy takes the 8, 9, and 5, 13, and then the other guy takes 10.
Alright. Wolf. That wolf's dead. Werewolf. That one slowly attempts to pull itself to its feet. Blinks blearily over at Phil.
Phil, do you know this one?
Stay the fuck down, dog.
It bares its teeth at you.
It's sad because I want to be
It
a
lunges
vampire.
over the body of a fallen wolf to try to snap its jaws into Federin.
I just dance back again while playing the flute. Really badly. It's like that anime song.
Yes,
This
that anime song.
will not end.
I don't actually remember how it goes. All I remember is it.
He starts moving back, which means Kitty gets an attack of opportunity.
Kill it. Kill it.
Oh, I'll give it a try. Just
Please.
ignore the fire damage.
Right, take his arm.
It takes another step back, so that means Monk and the other two guys get an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh!
Smack.
Oh god. Unarmored strike.
Face the quarterstaff.
punch.
Yeah.
Oh, the second one misses.
He's like, oh, what?
So let's see.
Aw, he's
half?
running like a little bitch.
So it starts heading off towards the trees.
You think you can run from
Wait,
me?
his speed
You
was
think
half
you-
speed.
Yep, that's why it hasn't gotten away from you yet. It's still visible.
I didn't notice. I can't see it. I thought it just bolted away.
It's attempting to.
Little bitch.
The first wolf that bolted away, can I still see him, or he's gone in the bushes?
It's vanished behind the bushes.
All right.
With a good old dicking.
Well, apparently you didn't get it up at this one last time. Have it again. Fireball.
Firebolt!
Which one are you fireballing?
Holy shit!
The one that's running away.
He better save. If he doesn't save,
I
he's
said,
so
since you
boned.
didn't seem to like it last time, have it again.
Ooh,
Saves.
just barely.
Is he like burnt and falling on the ground on fire? Stop, drop, and roll.
No, more of his fur is singeing off, but he's still alive.
I swear to God, if I have to waste a spell
Firebolt.
slot to hold person, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's not a person.
You know what I mean.
Still not dead.
Oh, come
God
on.
damn it! I can't do anything anymore.
I
Go
swear
with the
to God, I'm
Run
gonna-
40 feet in that direction.
We should keep him so we can make it our werewolf army.
I just like the wolf starts running.
Yeah,
away,
you
gets
could
hit by
catch
a
him
fireball, gets hit by a
and
fireball,
interrogate him. None of you
starts-
have ever done that before with any of these things.
You're all just.
He is
chasing
very
after,
badly
like, where you
hurt.
going?
Like he
Fucking
gets hit
grab
by
him.
a few fireballs, is on fire, looks back, sees someone's missing from the party, looks in front of him, looks back in front, and sees the mustache face right in front of him. So,
No, he didn't.
no,
He didn't even bother to look back. He just started. He was just running blindly into the
I just run
into the
past him.
woods.
Just grab him by the neck and put his face straight into the ground.
run a few feet further and just clothesline him.
Oh God.
You just get.
I will
up
spend a
up
key
behind
point
him.
and do step with the wind.
Just keep running.
I'm gonna go 20 feet this way.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna run right back at him.
Dude, you should let him go. We want more friends.
I want to tackle him.
You're trying to kill him or just trying to hold him down?
I'm trying to grapple his ass.
All right,
I want to be a werewolf. Why not?
roll your grapple check.
Now he has to roll acrobatics or dex to get out.
I think it's contested. Like if he rolls a
Oh,
higher.
yeah.
It's contested strength check.
He's
No, not a dex. He needs to roll a strength.
yeah,
There you
he's
go.
still fucked. Oh no, he passed.
He wriggles free, and bits of
No.
charred fur come off in the Goliath's hands.
He's like, I don't want to
Is that-
die.
Technically my first attack, or is it both my attacks?
No, it's technically your first.
I will attempt to grab him again.
Get back here. Usually
No.
grapple is an action.
For some
not an
reason,
attack.
I'm imagining this like greased like butterfly,
You never gonna catch me.
like Jello fight with a werewolf.
You ain't never gonna catch me. I'm gonna touch all your stuff.
The best part is he cannot outrun me. Nope.
The arms circle around him, and he's lifted off the ground.
He's like, oh shit!
It looks like
I
he's too
got
weak
on
to
my
bite
bottom
you.
midsection.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out! Rah!
Phil,
Alright.
I've got a friend.
Well, I suppose I'll
Aw.
attack this guy again. It's just not much else to do here.
Beatrice is very distracting. I keep clicking on him. Why do I keep
Oh,
clicking?
come on. Longsword.
dead.
Yes. Alright.
Oh my god! You knew exactly what I was thinking about.
You ain't
And
never gonna
then-
catch me.
Boris will move up with me over here and moves.
Is this a bonus or an action? It's an action. Son of a-
And this
damn it.
one's head is smashed in by the hooves.
Smack! God damn it, Boris. Chill.
Wait, are those all the actual werewolves?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, evidently I never tagged anything with this wolf, so that wolf wasn't actually there.
so the only one left is our little friend.
Just like
Yep.
holding up in the air.
I can become a werewolf. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody just go up there and like shove your fist in his mouth so he has to bite you.
There's gonna be a fucking werewolf halfling now.
I don't think it would be a good idea to become a werewolf.
It is definitely not advisable.
As he
Wait,
says
that's
that,
too
I
much.
run at the werewolf full sprint. By the way, my full sprint is like 50
Fed.
feet.
Fed,
There are
you
a lot
idiot.
of downsides to this.
Don't
I trip.
don't make Boris trample you.
I pet the werewolf. Aw, good werewolf.
So we're gonna tie this guy up, like
Fucking tie the bitch up and fucking.
He's very badly hurt. His tongue is kind of sticking out, and he looks
Hey,
like he's panting.
He threatened us. He deserves this.
let's tie him up and keep him as a pet.
Yeah, there's a tree right here.
Oh god.
Technically, we didn't find an actual forest.
Do we want him to tell us the truth, or do we not give a shit?
Not much of a truth.
What is there to
a
be told?
werewolf can relay.
I guess so.
What questions do we have for him? Any?
Guess we have none really.
Well, you do have missing people.
Yeah, what'd you do with Strahd?
Is it bad that I set all my spells up, like, while the game wasn't happening, and I didn't use any of them till we should? I feel like that's not advisable.
Yeah, Kitty's gonna crouch down in front of him and be like, "What'd you do with Strahd?"
But who? He asks, his eyes looking at you blearily.
The guy that you hauled off the other night.
I heal him for 10 points.
What?
He was eaten. His flesh was delicious.
I feel like bashing his head in now.
I'm gonna like poke him in the nose and be like, you know, you would have regretted if I had surrendered.
You are quite strong. You are worthy.
Quite as
Shovel.
Worthy of the
Back of head.
gifts.
Shovel him in the back of the head.
There
Clunk.
goes 5
And he's
of the
now
shit I gave him.
unconscious.
Bonk.
I gave him 10 and then you knocked him the fuck out. What the fuck?
Hey, now he's more easy to tie up.
I think we should just leave him because I want to fight more werewolves.
Puts hand in his mouth. Look, guys.
Alright, let me calculate your XP again.
I start
So we're
making
done with
his fucking jaw go up and down the werewolf's jaw, and I'm just like,
I
man,
believe so. We do
Tell
not
you what,
need
new guy.
him
Tell you,
around.
tell you
Wait.
what, new guy. Do what you want.
No,
I
Kitty
guess-
kind of like likes the idea of like showing these werewolves what's
I'm doing ventriloquism with the fucking werewolf
Then-
Wait, where did you stick your hand?
in his
Are you
mouth.
planning on busting the werewolf den?
maybe.
We're done with him.
I mean, if they're like any other wolf, they respect strength. I mean, could make them our bitches.
Is no one gonna talk about the fucking halfling with his hand in the werewolf's mouth doing ventriloquism?
Kitty just like takes his nose and pushes it down, so it bites down a Fed's hand.
I
There, you
doubt
happy
it.
now?
I doubt it would pierce.
Ooh.
Yay, 400 XP.
Ooh, we're up
So
to...
that's 770.
Yes, 7...
We had like
thought
No,
it was
77, 10.
7710.
Yeah,
Yep.
so does that mean
We're
Federer's
halfway
hand
there.
is no longer inside his mouth? If
Well,
so,
really?
I'm gonna suplex him.
It seems like me and Kitty are just like fucking around.
Yeah, his
So we're
tongue is
killing
just...
him?
I want to suplex the wolf.
Well, like we could make this guy or like want to kill us so bad that he just keeps coming back and coming
We could
back.
try to find out where the rest of the werewolves are hiding and maybe clear them out.
Well, maybe if he wasn't knocked the fuck out, we could do that.
Well, maybe we can just wait until he wakes up.
Can I just like dump water on his head?
Do you have water to spare?
Oh yeah.
What time of day is it? Like, can we camp here? Because we'll just tie him to the tree and camp.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
midday.
We have a water pouch in our bag that I started with.
Doesn't somebody have create water?
I do. But what's the point of wasting a first level spell for that? Or
Eh.
second level, depending on.
You're not traveling around in Schultz. You're not going to die of thirst anytime soon.
I'm just gonna pour a bit of my satchel on him. Just fucking in my satchel. Yep, in my satchel. That's smart. What's it called? It's a pigskin? No.
Water skin.
The
Water
bladder.
skin, that's it. I'm just gonna pour a bit on him.
Given the size, it was probably fashioned out of his stomach. He starts to come to as the water drips along him.
I literally bitch slap him across the face.
Ugh. Because he's badly injured, this seems to make him fall back asleep.
Yeah, stop.
For fuck's sake,
we
then.
gotta wait a little while. We can't keep like punching him around. So I say we just like either set up camp or drag him back to Vallaki with us.
I think we should just tie him to the tree and set up camp here.
Yeah, I say that. Let's not drag a werewolf into a town.
Yeah, no.
What's the worst that could happen?
We'd be more
Oh, it's
suspicious.
a half hour to set up the tiny hut.
I'm gonna set up my camp.
So I'm not wasting the spell slot on that. And I don't have
Yeah,
it. prepared.
I'll tie him to the tree and then like kind of sit by him and keep guard.
Yeah.
In case any other werewolves try to, sneak out of the woods and.
They'll take a short rest.
+4.
How?
Kitty,
And
I heal
what's-
you for 12 points.
In what state is Kitty's armor?
Oops, sorry. I was
What do you mean,
hitting
what state
something
is
with
it,
a token.
Is it like really badly damaged at this point?
What's
No.
the
Scratched
like,
up.
the up top thing
Um,
mean?
My
You know-
armor was pretty beat up to begin with.
You know how it says cure wounds, then above it says cure higher level cast? Because it's 1d8, but it only says I did 1d8.
1d8 plus 4.
But I did it at second level, so it's 2d8 technically. Is that what the top thing is?
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't.
So technically it'd be
2 plus 8?
Yeah,
That's weird.
and then +3 for my
Damn it, why is it doing that?
ability. I want to be a death cleric for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm gonna have to
Kitty,
check into that.
do me to fix your armor. Looks a little dinged up.
Oh, you have mending too?
No, I'm a smith.
I'm just facepalm and be like, oh god, we started with a merchant, now we have a fucking smith.
Well, I mean, if we get back to a town and you have time to work on it, sure.
Very well.
Otherwise, I could always cast mending and fix it up real quick.
We all have mending.
I don't know if mending like might make it look better, but I don't know if it actually fixes it.
No, it just patches it up.
Yeah.
It's more for like doors and shit. If you break it, you can fix it. Because I'm assuming chest plates are more than one piece. It's a complicated structure.
Yeah, there's a bunch of straps and rivets and
So
crap. So
mending wouldn't work on armor.
No,
she's
this
just
should take a
got
bit of time
chains.
to
She
mend
doesn't have
everything.
anything fancy. She's got what is it? What's that armor called?
Don't ask about the privileged cleric who has like all the dumb shit. He's a
God damn it,
privileged
why doesn't
priest.
this work?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get it to roll something, but it's only showing roll from the werewolf table to show the human form of the werewolf. But it's not letting me put the token down for some reason.
I'm gonna just pull out a ration and start munching. Because why not?
That Mountain Fist is going to sit and just stare at the werewolf.
I'm gonna come up behind Mountain Fist and just put my arm on his shoulder because he's sitting down. Well, even then, it would be like up top.
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
wouldn't be able to reach his shoulder even if he's sitting down.
my hand would be like all the way up at its top height and like on his shoulder and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Are you
Well,
trying to
hello,
find a
tiny
human token for it?
Does
Yeah,
anyone
it's
else
supposed to
realize
show
that we
it, but
know
it's
nothing?
not. I don't understand
Yeah.
why.
We literally know nothing about the new guy.
Even has.
Technically, we know nothing about the two new people when I look over at Antagathon.
No one's asked Mountain Fist anything.
Yeah, I don't think these tables work properly.
Alright, who is this? 866-583-8119. Do I know
You
that
guys,
number?
want to play a really terrible drinking
I'm gonna
game?
decline it. Go away, I don't want you.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, decline. Go. There you go.
We could all get completely shit faced, and then I cast Zone of Truth, and we see what happens.
That would be
Great.
cool.
It's an appointment reminder from my chiropractor. Okay.
We have ale.
We have wine. Ale doesn't exist here, basically.
Yeah, they don't have ale. They're weird.
Pansies.
Like, this is the first time in my life that I've ever missed dwarves.
Dwarves are a hardy people.
Dwarf.
Is he turning human or is he still werewolf?
Yeah, I'm trying to make him turn
Didn't
human.
he
I just want to give him a
Didn't he turn
token.
human once he's knocked out? Like, or does
Yeah,
that
that's
work?
what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a human token out, but unfortunately their token table seems to be screwed up. So I'm just gonna find a random human picture.
We
Random
could just
woman.
say he looks like the stereotypical human.
Yeah.
So what brings you here, Tiny Titan?
I look him dead in the face. I don't even know, man. I was coming to preach when this happened. I'm gonna pull out my flute and play terribly.
Perhaps music is not your call.
Okay, this isn't exactly what he looks like, but it's close enough. It's actually the look of another one of the werewolves, but
Shut up, man. I'm practicing, okay?
figure that's better than nothing. So in his sleep, he starts reverting back to a human form.
I'm gonna have to like take a good 2 weeks to practice like actual flute and get a proficiency in that.
Just like every time we like rest, we just hear like you like screeching.
Really poor flute. It's like when you go to
Question.
your kid's elementary recorder
Yeah.
concert.
Who gave me this flute, by the way? Who was it again?
The
I don't
bard
remember
at the inn.
flute. I remember a lute.
Yeah, I remember lute.
Was it a
It's
lute?
probably a lute.
Flute.
Let me check. I have it
I
written.
think it
down
was
in
a
my
lute.
bio.
There was like a bard dude at the inn, like when we first got to Valaki.
Yeah, the half elf.
It says flute, but I guess I'll change it to lute. Lute.
Lute the flute.
I'm gonna stare at Phil directly in the eyes, look at his horse, and then turn back.
Uh-huh.
You remind me a lot of the champion of my clan in the arm wrestling, Tiny Titan.
I just
Only
turned
smaller.
confused.
Much smaller.
Yeah, I've heard the small jokes before. Get them out of your system.
No, she's but little shorter than me. But she's a strong one. She's much like you.
They call me short stuff apparently.
I will call you Tiny Titan, unless you prefer short stuff.
I just turned to Agathion and just stare him directly in the face.
I don't know if it's been half an hour yet, because if it hasn't, he's pretty focused on his ritual casting.
Well, it's actually been, yeah, at this point, a half an hour. I'll put the tent out in 1 second. I was suddenly smelling that things were getting close to burning level, and I had to rush over to my stove to turn down the heat and double check it. Sorry about that. There you go.
Yeah,
That was
wherever I
somebody
come
else's little
from,
tent.
you get your nicknames from stuff you do. That's why I give you the name Tiny Titan.
They gave me the nickname short stuff because I'm short.
Tiny
I
Titan
turned-
means you.
I looked Kitty dead in the eyes and I'm like, yeah. You keep calling me that.
Do you prefer short stuff or Tiny Titan?
They're both stupid. My name is Ben. Get fucked.
I will continue to call you Tiny Titan.
God damn it!
You may continue to call me Mountain Fist.
I don't know your actual name, so I've been calling you that this entire time.
is the
What
name
kind
I
of a-
prefer.
What kind of a name is Mountain Fist? Phil will ask.
He's the fist of a mountain.
It is a nickname I got from my clan. For when I saved the town.
With your fist?
Is
Yes,
there a tree anywhere near us?
there was an avalanche,
Yeah, you're in the woods.
and I
That really
punched
crappy
it.
tree that I drew.
Can I go punch a tree just to see
Sure.
what happens?
You-
Like straight out, just falcon punch and break my hand.
Falcon punch. Go for it.
I break my hand.
Good. I mean, yes, very,
I
very
rolled a
impressive.
7.
Very impressive, Fed. You punched a tree. This guy apparently punched an avalanche.
Yep, I punched boulders to protect my clan.
Your fist now hurts from attempting to punch the tree.
Be right back.
That is the strangest way to get a nickname.
This is what did they say in Goliath would do? You stand your ground.
Prepare for root attacks. Great. Yeah, we should go back and punch that other tree. You want to punch a tree? Save your anger for that other tree.
But not kidding, that's actually part of his background. That is
So,
his defining moment.
have we tied this guy up?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, I figured we tie him to a tree.
Right, because, as I said, it would be a good idea, I think, to get him to spill the beans about where the rest of the werewolves are hiding. We could hunt them down.
Do we need to keep him outside?
I figure we could just keep watch on him.
Yeah, keep an eye on him.
So we will take turns. Yes?
Yep.
Not it.
Mountain Fist doesn't care.
Yeah, Kitty doesn't care. She's happy keeping watch on it.
Do you want first or second?
She just shrugs. Whatever,
Ugh, I
She'll
will take second.
probably just sleep outside, like by the fire, and you just kick her whenever you're ready.
Because this
Or
isn't a long
whoever's
rest,
swapping.
it's just a short rest.
Yeah. Well, I thought
Yeah.
we were, because the dude has to wake up, and that takes short rest.
Short
that-
rest.
And it took half an hour to summon to have the tiny hut, so there's a half hour left.
Oh, he's just gonna sit out there. There's
Yeah.
only a half hour left.
No.
Kitty's fine. She doesn't need to heal or anything. So.
Technically, I get my key points back. Yay!
Woohoo.
Good
It's just
short
making
rest.
a safe spot in case we get attacked during this short rest or something.
You're assuming he will run into it.
All right.
I punched the
Well,
ranger.
he can't get in there if he's not welcome, so he can't run into the hut.
Yeah. All right. As you guys take turns watching over this guy, eventually he comes to, now in a human form, blinking his eyes out at you. I see
Greetings,
you
friend.
tied me.
Of course.
No.
What?
And you
Don't
have not
tied.
killed me yet.
No, we want to know where the recipes are.
And you are interested why?
Because I want to make you all my bitches.
I want to punch more.
I want to eradicate you.
I actually want to see if any of them can beat me, to be honest.
The werewolf looks over at Phil and keeps his smile, gazing out at him. Someday, so many say that, but someday we will be more than we are now.
Mm-hmm. So you gonna
Interesting.
tell us or not?
Oh, you wish to know where my people are? You think it'll be that easy?
It was easier to take you down.
If all of them run away like you.
It was part of a
You run
game.
like a girl.
It's part of the
I
game.
kind
we're
of want to let
playing.
them go and let them warn them that we're coming. so they could actually like muster a force. Because
Oh, they know you that you were out here.
Oh, so we don't need you.
yeah, did you guys eat the Baroness?
The Baroness. His eyes slide
Um.
over towards Kitty. Do you mean the one from Kresik?
Kitty nods.
Hmm. No, we did not eat her.
Do you have her?
Hmm. A fascinating question.
One you shall probably answer.
Is she one of you?
We're just gonna use this shovel to take some of the burning coal from the fire and throw it at his legs.
The werewolf grits its teeth, glaring at you. You are a fool.
I will place my hand on his forehead and push it closer to the tree. Have you ever seen a watermelon?
God.
Gonna do a
Oh,
Gallagher
please.
impression?
Break his head between your thighs.
Ugh.
Was it just answering the pretty lady? Or I crush you.
The werewolf seems to be goading you to do your worst, mountain man.
It's like he wants to die, so we shouldn't kill him. We should have let him limp back to his pack as a. That'll probably be worse than us killing him.
Hmm.
How many pegs is this gonna knock you down? You gonna be water boy
Wonder
again?
how fast he can walk with one leg.
You are not. You are strong. You should embrace that strength.
I do embrace strength.
I'm not speaking of you, creature. I'm speaking to the ones with potential.
Oh,
Wow, you got knocked. You got knocked down.
considering you could not outrun me or escape me.
Yeah, considering he's probably the most badass one of us here. Sorry, Kitty.
We have no interest in whatever that is you are.
I'm gonna kind of grab his foot.
What would a Goliath werewolf look like? That'd be freaking scary.
Do they get
would be so-
Be
taller?
like a mountain with fur.
I'm
I'm not sure if they can, if such things can become werewolves. They might be able to become bears, maybe. But I don't think they can become werewolves.
Where mountain?
Okay, maybe a dire werewolf.
Entropy is passed down per specific species, so like werewolves make werewolves, werebears make werebears.
Yeah, but no, what I meant was that size-wise, I don't think they have any sizing for, werewolves of that size. So I'm thinking that things that of that size cannot become werewolves. That lycanthropy the werewolfness does not work on them. Like, I'm not sure.
I think that's up to the DM, honestly.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, I got his foot. I'm kind of stretching his leg out. I'm gonna place my foot on his knee.
Oh.
I'm not pushing down. I'm just flipping it.
So you're gonna torture this guy? Because you didn't think that you were good enough for him?
No, he's just currently. He's looking at the rest of the group. We want to send him back? Yes?
Might as well. I mean, I'm amused by him.
Send him back limping, you said, correct?
Send it back as a message that yeah. I don't consider them worthy.
Personally, I just having killed. They already know about us, and if he doesn't come back, they'll know.
I leave it all to you. How about I vote?
I vote kill.
Set him loose. Maybe he'll come back stronger.
Bad.
I mean, we need to fight strong shit if we're gonna be able to kill Strahd.
What about you, Dragon Man?
I've been sitting in my hut by myself reading the book at this point.
Yeah, he's just ignoring you guys because you guys are out and about torturing the werewolf.
Do what you will. I have no care for this man.
It's all down to Fed.
Which I think is
Not here.
yeah. I think crashed or something.
Mm.
Yeah, he's like gone from Roll20 and did he
Then
have
how
to
about we give
leave
him a
or?
minute?
Because I know sometimes he leaves like.
Well, sometimes some people show up and they start talking and shit in this place. So. I sent him a text asking if he's got any technical issues.
Werewolf Alpha.
Mm.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I could find anything about a Goliath becoming a werewolf, and I did find somebody whose character concept was Goliath werewolf monk barbarian, which has got to be crazy. Can't
Crazy
imagine the willpower
complicated?
checks you're gonna have to make though.
Goliath, barbarian, monk, werewolf. Let's see what this says.
It says you probably would not get your Goliath features in wolf form, but you will in hybrid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just reading through this thread about like.
Does the Goliath wish to become a werewolf? Is that the problem?
Pev probably wouldn't. Considering his impression of them so far has not been the greatest.
Well, they do learn from their packs. It's not like they're automatically like that.
No, he just thinks they're kind of weak.
So,
Oh yeah, that reminds me. What you going to tell the rest of them about her this week, Kitty?
You're asking the wrong person.
So
So did you hear back from Fed?
Nope.
All right. Then we'll pretend he's been snatched up by aliens or something like that, and therefore cannot respond to us. The halfling the halfling is just sitting there playing music and not paying attention to anything.
Then
It's
I
up
will
to
vote
you.
to let them go.
Yeah, it's up to you three. Kitty.
I will.
fine.
Someone cut the ropes. I'm still holding onto his foot, by the way.
All right.
I'll just take my dagger and slice through the ropes.
As soon as she does, I toss him as far as I can in the direction they went. Like full on grabbing both his feet and spinning.
Yeah, you have no idea if he survived that impact.
Oh, I'm
See,
not gonna go
let's just-
check.
There you go.
Yeah, you still have no idea if he survived that impact. He went sailing over the treetops from your position.
Whoa. Damn.
Who is not worthy now, tiny man? So,
Well, we still haven't found the Baroness.
Yeah,
I
do we
suppose
keep looking
Velaki is
for
the
her?
next.
And the Rolls did say they didn't eat her.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't eat her, but that doesn't mean they don't have her. He didn't answer that one.
Should we see if we can find any trace of her in Velaki? Maybe she made it there and then got caught on the way back. Maybe we'll
I think
find
that's
something.
that.
Yeah, I mean, we can continue on the way there and see if she's at the town. If not, we're gonna have to hunt for her. Too bad we could have kept that dog and used him as a bloodhound.
Or we could go to those people who apparently are our allies against Strahd down to the south.
It will be up
Well,
to you.
Well, we can. Well, let's go to Valaki. Let's talk to them. If she's not there, then we'll go talk to the ally guys.
Alright.
Alright, you come along down there, back to the footpaths, and have now reached the bridge again. And you said you wanted to go over to Valaki?
Yes.
Man, we're getting quite familiar with the area now.
Yep. You come back to Valaki, and it's getting on towards nighttime.
All right.
Well, we still have a room at the inn, and
Yep, a permanent
Technically,
room at the inn.
since technically we are still the same number, I don't think it should be a problem for
Yeah,
this guy
nobody's
to
gonna
rest
notice that
rest
we
with us.
traded a devil for a dragon.
Well, that devil to an
Or-
elf to
Yeah, or an elf for a
elf for a
Goliath.
Goliath.
weird, creepy
Big,
guy.
half
I am
giant.
Mountain Fist.
Yes, you're many things.
Frey.
Has Brother Man made it here yet? Or
Brother Man?
I'm not sure what time frame we're looking at.
Oh, yeah, I suppose we're
No, it's only been.
1 week.
This is you're on the 10th day, basically.
Right.
Oh, 10.
So he's
It's-
got like 4 more days before he'll be
Yep.
here.
4
done it
more
then.
days.
Isn't technically in the Forgotten Realms a week a 10-day, and there's 3 weeks per month.
I don't know. I'm just using standard, so I
Alright.
might get complicated at some point and fix that. But I didn't. I haven't yet for this. So, when I said 2 weeks, I meant 14 days. So I would have said a week otherwise, or a week and a half otherwise.
Is this where you stay?
This is where we have a free room. Still have to pay for food and drink, though.
You hear a higher pitched calling from the ravens as you get close. The ravens are like all throughout this place now. They fly in ahead of you, and they're all excitedly chirping, and several are standing over on the bar, chirping at cawing at the owners.
Do you often let
Kitty's
ravens
gonna
in?
stop by the well and drop something in it before coming
Not
inside.
again. The well shimmers with a strange light.
Alright, that's taken care of.
I did. I. God damn it! I wasn't outside to see that.
Neither was Pepper. What is with all the birds?
Upon seeing the group of you, the birds turn and start cawing towards you. They seem frantic for some reason. And the owners look stricken.
Can you understand what they're saying? Like, I'm convinced that they're people or something, or that you can talk to them. Because they're way smarter than any birds I've ever seen.
The woman comes around the counter and grabs for Kitty's hands. Sorry, I moved you up so that I could grab you. And grabs for Kitty's hands. You've returned! Oh, thank the morning lord. Something terrible has happened down at the winery.
Great.
Oh no!
What now? Did those druids come back?
Yes, I've just heard word that they've burned it to the ground.
Oh, that's really, really bad. It's really bad.
Fuck.
Maybe now you can open a brewery.
They don't have
She
wheat
gives
here.
the- she-
They
she
can
gives
barely even
the-
grow the grapes that they grow.
The strange Goliath guy a sharp look. That winery has been in our family since before Strahd came and took these lands.
Ah, I see. Honorable.
Great.
So-
First the seeds were taken, and now this.
So there's even a step further behind.
So you're telling me
Great.
there's
This
no
place is
point-
gonna go dry, and then what's gonna happen?
Well, you're gonna go crazy without alcohol.
I'm starting to think get bit by a werewolf is looking better and better.
Did you say this out loud, by the way?
Yes.
Her eyes go wide at your comment. What? Why would you say such a thing?
Because I can't live without alcohol.
You do not want to get bitten by a werewolf. At this point, her eyes suddenly look towards Phil,
They really seem to want to bite me, though.
and she takes a step back. You! She points at Phil. Get out!
Whoa, what? The
Get
fuck did
out
I
now!
do? What the hell did I do?
You got the
knew-
werewolf cooties, apparently.
You're infected. Get out of this. Get out of this inn now.
You're infected.
How do you know he's infected?
I can smell it on him.
Oh yeah, well, I can smell on you that you didn't bathe last week.
He smells like horse to me.
Yes, he smells like horse.
He was bitten by them, wasn't he?
You just
Check his
paranoid.
wounds. You will see.
Not everyone who is bitten can change. Yes?
You just
Yes, but
That's a
he
waste.
will. I can smell it on him. The infection of the wolves.
You ought to go see the cleric then, maybe.
I'm not a werewolf.
You will be within the moon between the moon phase.
When is that?
Probably within a few. Sorry, she says within a few nights from now. He will change, and he will turn on you.
Then I will suplex him.
then I'll kick his ass. It'll just be another werewolf that'll
Let
know
me
its
see a
place.
way. Can I roll? What kind of roll would I know to figure out what counters a lycanthropy? Is it Arcana, Nature, History?
Whatever one of your best is of those. Though I imagine nature would not come into play with that.
Arcana and History are just the same, so I guess I'll go with History.
Davic's gonna start poking at the ravens.
Okay, I'm going to check my player. Sorry, my monster guide to see if there's any information there.
My character just looks like he's just angrily staring down this woman.
Well, she did just out him. In 5th edition, it is possibly born a werewolf. Okay. I'm just gonna go with whatever's going on in this curse here in Barovia. That's not the case, at least when it comes to werewolves.
Sorry about that. I had to go help.
All right. You understand that remove curse spell can get rid of somebody afflicted with lycanthropy.
So what's happening?
We need
while
a
I'm-
remove curse spell.
Phil's doomed. He's gonna turn into a werewolf, and then Kitty's gonna kill him.
I
love
am
how
not
I
a
wanted to be-
werewolf.
He's a were farmer.
Well,
Warmer.
maybe he's a werepig. Well, we'll find out. Full moon. She punches her fist into her hand. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm gonna step in between Kitty and Phil and just be like, Kitty, no, friend, Kitty. Kitty, no smashing. Kitty, no smashing. Kitty, no smashing.
I'll smash him if he tries to bite.
I can technically remove curse.
It would be wise.
I just need a long rest so I can learn it.
Kitty's just gonna grumble and go off, see if she can find Irina.
Oh, we're back with Irina.
She's somewhere in the town.
Guess I'm not welcome here.
This is gonna be fun.
Why don't you just go upstairs to your room?
I'm not supposed to be in the inn, apparently. Even though I'm not.
What's going to stop you?
Might as well follow.
I'm gonna follow Kitty.
I'm gonna head off to the church.
Are we back at the place where I became friends with that kid?
Yes.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, we're back in Vallaki. Oh, she's gonna ask the lady to if the caravan from the other place got here. I can never remember the name of the other one.
I'm assuming I can't
Krezek.
go long rest.
Krezek. Did a caravan from Krezek pass through here?
I'm not certain. You might want to ask
There's
around.
Anna Kriskova. We were supposed to be coming here a few days ago.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can't go long rest so I can get remove curse for some reason.
Well, it's nighttime, isn't it?
No, it's just getting
Yeah,
towards evening.
Okay.
It's evening time.
I'm gonna
So
follow
we'd have to
Kitty
go
then.
talk to the Burgomaster's wife, I guess, to find out if the caravan came through here, because that's who she was going to see.
We might as well try to find a tailor and cover the wedding dress ourselves while we're
I'm
at
gonna
it.
grab supper real quick.
Hey,
Yeah,
wedding dress. For who?
for
Don't worry
some
about
weird
it.
Frankenstein chick.
It looks.
AKA, yeah, for
completely
flesh golem.
confused. Just looks the most confused you've ever seen a person.
They're trying to get Strahd to marry this flesh golem instead of keeping bothering Irina.
And supposedly, if he gets married to this woman, he will finally settle down, and the curse will be lifted among the land.
I'd rather just kick his ass, but you know.
At least that's what the abbot believes. You don't know if that'll actually work.
He might get insulted.
Well, there's no telling what will happen if that happens with the abbot.
It's gonna be fun! Yay!
Well, then let's go get the dress.
Oh, we gotta go talk to the burgomaster, I guess. That's the wife. The wife apparently had the dress that they were going to get.
Yeah.
So let's go see if they're available. And then I'll visit
There we go.
Irina.
Davic's gonna follow.
And then I'll make Irina feel like shit.
And then I'll grab her spell books.
You don't know about those.
That's out of game. I wasn't talking to character. The reason I didn't put the accent.
Alright. So, you're currently in the middle of town. And several of you wish to go find a tailor shop, correct?
Oh, I swear to fucking
I'm
God.
Dressmaker
following
shop?
wherever the other two go.
Well, they said that the wife of the Burgermeister might have the dress or something like that, so I guess it's that first.
Yes, I will go. I will follow. There.
We're both of us are basically following Kitty, because she's the one who knows around this town. We don't.
Well, Kitty is awesome, so.
Only in our own mind.
No, everybody else, too. Kitty is awesome.
Lead on, Power Lady.
The town is probably just
I'm
now
gonna go to the church.
staring at this 8-foot tall man walking through the city.
Yeah.
Beside him is
Staring
like
at me
a
more than
6 foot
you.
tall white, 6 foot tall.
Yeah, I
silver
got all the
dragon
weirdos
dog.
following me. How did I get that? He's just like,
I'm going to the church because fuck you guys.
Well, at least in this game, the weirdo that's following you isn't a bird.
yeah, I got a bird. I'm a cat person. I have a pet bird, apparently.
In another game.
Is he a Kenku?
Yep.
Yeah.
And because he's in Chult, he keeps disguising himself as an Arak. Or however you pronounce that.
Arakoa?
Erica, thank you.
Aroka.
So basically, by giving himself a false pair of wings and curving the front of his beak a little bit with his disguise kit, he's able to make himself look like one of them. Although he can't fly, so unfortunately, they're hooked up with somebody who believes he can fly, and they're taking
my
him to
character's a bard, and she like teaches him like one part of a. Since they can mimic, she teaches him like one part of a duet, and then she plays the other.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we fund our trip.
In my game, most animal people like Kenkus and such, I give them the ability to transform into the animal for an hour a day.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm running a highly magical game, so.
Ooh. So the Kenku isn't simply a race; it's actually a magical race for you.
Yeah, well, it's part like I said in my game, I grouped up all the animal races like the Aroka, the Kenkus, centaurs, the Tabaxi, minotaurs, you know, all
slightly off
those. I
topic.
grouped
Cool.
them all under one race.
Guess that's one way to deal with it. It depends on on the background. So I guess that you must have an interesting background for your world.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I know there's something specific about the. Okay, here it is.
So what's going on?
All right. You do find a local dressmaker while you're traveling through Vlak. Well, those of you who aren't following Kitty do happen upon a local dressmaker.
So, me.
Yes. And in describing the bridal ground to them, they smile and say, "We can make something like that, but it will cost you 50 gold. It will take time."
Wait, is it only me here?
Apparently so.
So it's not already made? I was about to do some really scummy shit.
Right, it's not made yet. They can make one for you, but it will take several days, and you don't know how much of a time crunch you might have.
Kitty just randomly feels a magic aura in her head. Kitty, should we get the fucking another dressmaker to do it?
Can I respond to that?
You can.
You can, but you can. It's only one response.
She's just gonna respond checking with Burgermeister if they have a dress. Because
Alright.
that's where the lady was going to get the dress. So she's checking to see if they have it still, or if it was picked up yet.
All right. Where is it? I know it's right here. All right. Well, the wife of the burgomaster's wife greets you at the door and says, "Hey, you're the heroes who saved the town after Lady Waterhouse decided to attack everybody."
Kitty nods. She says.
She reaches out and hugs Kitty.
Kitty's just like, she kind of like stiffens, like it surprises her and scares her a little. Did the Burgermeister from that town, I can't remember the name of it.
Burgermeister's wife, the Baroness Anna Kriskova.
Oh, Anna. Yes, she visited here the other day and told me about the deal that she made to bring her son back from the dead.
You gave her the dress and sent
yes,
her away.
I gave her my wedding dress. It's the least I could do. If the cause will eventually lead to this land's salvation, how could I not?
Well, she apparently never made it back, so we gotta figure out where the heck she got to.
Lydia's face becomes stricken at this news. Oh no, Morning Lord. She puts a hand over her chest and closes her eyes. This is most terrible.
I mean, we tried both routes that she could have gone, and didn't find her caravan in either of them.
Well, we found a caravan. We're just not sure if it was hers.
Okay, so do you know the color?
I gotta ask her about if she knows anything about the tower we came across. I forget what the name. Karazhan? Kazan?
Tarzan.
She kind of like tilts her head and seems to think for a moment, her brow creasing. Why, that name sounds oddly familiar. I must think on that. She turns her head for a
There was
moment.
a carriage with a purple carriage with the golden encrusted wheels. Does that sound
Purple
familiar?
carriage. She looks up. You know, I have seen something like that. It passed through town a while ago, and there was a young lady with it. She thinks may have been
Oh.
Vicente, maybe
Oh,
not.
hey, do you still have that
I look-
head? Ask her if she recognizes
Yeah,
him.
I look over to Mountain Fist.
I rummage for my bag.
Did you recognize this guy?
I pull his head out.
She makes a disgusted face. Ugh. Why are you carrying a head around with you?
Well, we found it in
Why
that
not?
tower.
It's
Ugh.
We're trying to find its
Honestly-
owner.
or relatives.
Tower? What tower?
The Karazhan.
The Karzan. The Kazan.
Kazan, yeah. I'm gonna call it Karazhan because that's what I remember.
Kazan. Why is that name familiar? She frowns again.
But the carriage we described isn't Lady Anna's, right?
No, that's definitely not hers. It belonged to a girl that looked a bit like a Vicente, but she was more.
Points at the head.
The head is definitely that. It looks more like a male's head. No, that definitely does not look like that. She had long, frizzy black hair. That
Put it back in the bag.
does not look anything like it.
We should take that to the Visani camp that's to this around here and ask them if they know who it is. Like, we didn't do this, but
We found a guy's head.
yeah, we found this.
Lost and
We're wondering-
found.
Just.
Finders keepers?
I just like how I just keep shoving it back in the backpack with just no care at all. Just walking around shirtless with a backpack.
Okay. Well, she was of no help for that. She's still like pondering about the name. She has no idea.
Otherwise, we need to try and figure out other paths that the Baronis may have taken. Or what happened to her.
Do you know which way she left?
She went back along the western path, I believe. Probably heading back home.
Or she didn't go anywhere else, is what I should say.
Not to my knowledge, I do not think she would, not since she wants to get back to her son and her quest.
I mean, there's a chance that we missed her on the road, but it doesn't seem very likely.
What about the other friends we met?
How long how many days has she been gone from here?
She thinks, I believe it's been 2 days.
2 days.
I mean, they seem panicked that she hadn't arrived back at the other place yet, so.
Yeah, and between there and Kresik, it's probably about a day, maybe two, maybe a day and a half at the most.
Perhaps our
Given that she
friends
left 2 days ago, and we were in Krizik 2 days ago, we might have missed her in the past.
Oh, then it would have been 3 days ago. Sorry, I misspoke on that. You're right.
Which way did our friends go? North, right?
Which friends?
He's referring to the werewolves. He's trying not to say it because he knows people seem to be worried about those. So he's not trying to. He's trying to not cause panic. Perhaps they know what it is. She is.
They seem to know something.
Clearly.
I mean, he was kind of like shady about it.
Yep, and you just tossed him away. You didn't do
Well,
zone
we
of
don't know if
truth
he
on
lived
him.
or not, so I'm not gonna worry about it. There's always more where that one came from.
Very much so.
Yes, there are.
More werewolves means more XP.
That is true, and you gained a bunch of XP today.
Perhaps we could rest here, head back to that area, see if we can find them again.
Well, we probably want to take this other. I mean, they'll find us if they got a hard on for. Maybe
You do?
they're come and take Phil away.
Yeah,
Oh no, I think he's the one that they want. They already know
now they do. Of course, the inn will no longer allow Phil to sleep there.
Why? Because he werewolf?
Because he's been infected, and apparently, whatever the people of the inn are, they do not like werewolves.
I'm surprised I didn't come back to me being a werewolf. How did he get bitten anyway?
You got bitten while you were not here.
He got bitten, but he also saved.
I thought he
Technically.
saved on his con save. Yeah.
He saved on one of them, and then there was a natural 20 involved. So that was automatic infection.
Ah.
Hmm.
Sorry, Phil. We're gonna have to kill you. It's okay.
We'll get removed.
We'll make it. We'll make it quick.
I've been waiting in this dress shop for like a good 10 minutes and staring at the girl waiting for a response from Kitty.
Well, I mean, I can't respond to you unless you message me again. I did tell you that I was going to.
I'm just gonna walk out. I've been staring at the girl for 10 minutes and then just walked out.
So we'll come and find him.
Vlad.
Oh yeah, somebody else requested that I give them a second character slot, just in case their character dies.
I have a twin character just in case mine dies.
Well, why would the twin also be in Barovia at this time?
His name is Fad.
It's not
Fadry?
Fedrin's twin. It's a twin.
It's Fadrin.
My name's Fadrin. You know my brother Fedrin. I'm basically him, but more of a dick.
Is that even possible?
No.
I know, he gets cloned. That happens sometimes in Tomb of Annihilation. The character comes back as a clone.
That's
I'm gonna start walking towards the church.
there's a game, I forget what it's called, but you start out and you get so many X number of clones at the beginning of the game. It's like some oh god, what's it called? Paranoia. It's like a far future where like this computer runs everything, and everybody's
fun.
it's pretty messed up.
I like horror, so I'm most likely gonna look into that now.
Alright.
It's
Both Phil and Fed are currently over at the church. And Phil is seeking counsel from the priest.
Do I hear anything when I walk in, or no?
No, they're talking in hushed voices, and besides, that kid is running up to you, going, Fed, you're back again! And just ready to play cards.
I'm just there like, oh, I forgot about you. Well, in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah. And then my character just gives a big old bear hug. And by bear hug, I mean I'm on the ground trying to lift a huge-ass person up compared to me.
Well, since they're a small kid, they're probably about your size.
Wait, they're children?
It's a kid! That was what I said!
I thought it was like a 12-year-old. Even then, I'm 2'7".
I think the kid's more like 8, but...
Oh. I thought it was
He's 3-4
preacher
feet
boy.
tall at most.
I have him in my bio. That's the funny part. Yes, I turn and notice our Phil. I'm like,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Your character had already wandered off by the time that the Phil was being thrown out of the inn, being told he's going to turn into a werewolf. You can roll a perception check to see if you overhear the conversation.
I keep forgetting I have a lucky trait that if I roll a 1 on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws, you can re-roll.
Sweet.
I need to remember I have that. Perception?
Yep.
I will perceive your
Woo!
mother.
Then you're overhearing Phil say, "But what if someone was to be turned into a werewolf? Can they still be saved?" That sort of thing, I imagine. Is that correct, Phil?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over, look the priest dead in the eyes, and go, "You better fix him, or Kitty will kill him." And I'm gonna just say that in the most serious manner I can.
Hey, it wasn't me, by the way. I'm gonna tell the priest.
I'm gonna look him dead in the eyes and be like, he's infected.
The priest kind of is like frowning and has his hand up under his chin. I see.
The truth is always better than lying, Phil.
Mm.
There might
Wasn't
be
lying.
You were lying. You just weren't telling the truth.
there might be some way to deal with this.
If you can't, I will, but it'd be much simpler if you could.
I mean, what if I cut my arm off?
That would require me to sleep, and sleeping takes so long.
Your arm, is that where the bite is?
Yes.
It shakes his head. That would not do it. All I could think is, I'm thinking of the show Strain. I've seen the first 2 seasons of that.
I've never heard of that.
Well, the Strain, one little bite will transfer tons and tons of worms that then affect the body and turn them into essentially a vampire. Or zombie
That
vampire.
sounds fucking awesome.
That's part of a group mind.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, it is actually a pretty cool show.
Could also
Based
talk
on
about
a-
the map.
It's based on a novel.
Yeah.
But,
How there's paths going up.
Beatrice?
yeah, apparently there's paths down that way.
Yeah. What is that about?
I don't know. I think they're hunting paths through the woods.
I saw you typing. I'm gonna turn to the priest and be like, "So can you do anything?"
Me? I'm afraid not. I do not have the ability to do anything about this.
What time of day is it?
It's evening.
Phil, when I go to bed, I will fix you in the morning.
Thank you, Fed. But still not sure if it is anything wrong with me, so.
Oh, well, I guess we'll figure out soon.
But please, yeah, please. If you think you can do something, yes.
No. You're not the first person I've come across.
What do you mean?
No, I've seen a hell of a lot of curses.
Mm.
A lot of dead people in my past.
I'm not surprised.
And it just keep adding up.
Yeah. Hashtag RIP Fulgar.
And, well, you were asleep for the other guy dying.
Well, I
Eh.
cannot.
He apparently killed himself. I could have saved him.
Yeah, he walked out in the middle of the night and got surrounded by werewolves.
He mentioned you in his suicide note.
Yeah, why?
Yes,
that
suicide
nice.
note. But yeah,
He wasn't that nice of a person. He wouldn't have given a shit. He didn't know us long enough.
Still, you didn't know it long enough, and yet you made an impression enough for him to kill himself.
But he left the note on Kitty. He didn't leave it on Phil. I mean, Fulgar. I mean,
That's
Fred.
so- I killed your friend. Now I gotta get eaten by a werewolf.
So Phil,
appropriate.
Fed has told you that he can fix you. He can cure your lycanthropy.
I am all for that.
All right. So you all feel that you don't want to embrace lycanthropy, and you don't want to claim that there's nothing can be done and do anything to yourself.
So Phil, do you
Absolutely
want to
not.
do you want to ask the church guy any questions, or should we just leave? Because I have a spell I'm itching to try.
The, the only thing I'm gonna ask if he trusts me enough for me to sleep here.
I want
And-
to test.
Since that you helped save the town before, the guy says sure, especially since it's not the full moon yet.
All right,
Wait,
I'm gonna
is
sleep here.
Is this the church that has like a basement?
No, it's not the one with the
Does
spawn
this-
underneath.
Does this have a room we can lock up?
Yes.
But what are you?
I turn to Phil. You know what I'm thinking, don't you?
No, I don't. I never know what you're thinking, and that is what creeps me out most of the times.
I go like giant ear to ear smile and stare at him with wide open eyes. We're gonna lock you in a room.
No, you're not.
What if you What if you turn into a werewolf and kill like the entire fucking priest and everyone?
He said it. Look, we're not even sure if I'm a werewolf and if.
But what
I
if
am,
you
it's not-
are?
Yeah, but it's not full moon this night.
It's several
Look to
nights
the-
away.
I look at the moon. I look at him. Just to be safe.
Look.
I point at him to him like smiling.
What is it that you're actually wanting to do? Because you are a creepy fucker.
I'm gonna walk back to the little boy I was playing with.
Now you're walking over to a little boy.
I'm going to hang out with
boy in a
Yes.
room too.
I'm
Oh, no.
going to hang out with Yeska. I'm gonna sacrifice Yeska to fucking Phil when he goes fucking werewolf. Feed.
Remember, you don't have to be fast. You just gotta be faster than the person next to you.
Actually, you know
Just gotta
what?
be faster than Fed.
I'd
You have a
happy to
zombie
lock
shirt with that
myself
on.
Up in a room, as long as Fed is on the outside.
He just hears in the middle of the night in the room beside him. I put my hand on the wall beside him. I cast sending and just start talking into his head.
Fuck off!
You can't escape me anymore.
Fuck off!
So is it around the time I can actually sleep, or
Yeah, if you guys have nothing else you wish to do tonight, is there anyone else?
I'm gonna just
Am
I'm
I
gonna
missing
sleep
anybody?
in the church?
Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
I got nothing.
I was gonna be heading back to the inn probably at this
Yeah,
point.
that's where I would go.
The mirror is still in there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I wanted to smash it, but you wouldn't let me.
So
Well, Gathion's there now, so he could probably
Figure it out.
affect it. Yeah,
It's
Well,
probably just
just-
a
he
normal.
could actually cast Identify on it.
he's gonna look at the
The
mirror.
mirror of dark death.
Mirror of touchy.
What is this?
That reminds me. Do we have any rogues in the party now?
Nope. Mirror of choking bitch.
Darn it, we don't have any. We don't have any rogues.
I would love to be a
Mirror of
fucking
autoerotic
rogue
asphyxiation.
cleric. You know how cool that would
Have
be?
Identify.
That would be pretty cool.
Rogue
But all we really need is somebody to pick locks.
I could probably do that.
Folgar used to be able to do that.
Oh my god, dude! Stop mentioning Fulgar. Fucking
You guys have mentioned it 5
Agathion.
times this game.
Somebody
Agathion
take knock.
reminded me of this cool ass class that'd be awesome to mix with a cleric. This fucking gunslinger cleric.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, actually, I figured I ended
Ooh,
up doing more.
you can play
research.
soldier.
Paladin. It's a
I'm
paladin.
not keen on
The Oath of
guns
the
in
Holy
5e, but
I mean, that's what basically what soldier is. He's a gunslinging cleric. You can put that
Soldier
little
76
healing. Yeah,
Has
he's
anyone-
the little healing bit down.
cleric.
Has anyone watched the old anime called Trigun?
Yes.
Yes, I'm wearing
Yes.
a shirt of Trigon right now.
Yeah, that guy. When I think of you, say cleric and gunslinger. The guy, the wolf.
Oh yeah, the guy with the big cross.
Awesome.
Wolfwood.
Wolfwood.
That's Wolfwood.
All right, so everyone's gone back to the inn except for the two that are staying in the church.
Yep.
And I think
I'm
that's
just gonna trudge back up to the room that I share with Irina.
I will go.
I'm
done
to
for the
another
night.
room.
She's gonna go touchy Irina.
I
Mm.
totally
She actually hasn't tried anything yet.
Yeah, and Irina's up there reading the books she has.
Apparently, Fed's farther ahead of her.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
no,
keep
roll
going
20.
upstairs too.
Roll 20. Don't do this.
All right.
Keep
So,
crashing.
is there anything else you guys wish to do tonight, or are we done?
Give me a minute.
Oh, you mean the game itself?
Yep.
Oh, thought it was till 7, but okay.
I thought we were
I guess
stopping at 6. I mean, I've got food and everything that still needs to be finished.
Yeah. I guess I don't need to open that then, because my roll 20 is actually fucking up as we speak.
Yeah.
It extended for some reason when it shouldn't have.
Ouch.
Ah, there we go. I fixed it. Okay, that's good.
Not
Oh,
gonna
no.
lie.
Turns out I totally forgot to take the identify spell. I
Huh.
wanted it and I totally forgot about
Get
it.
fucked, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait till level 9. I can run up walls.
I guess we'll wait till next game to cast Remove Curse on our good old fucking cleric.
No, let him turn into a
paladin
werewolf.
person.
I want to punch more werewolves.
You just want to punch
Actually,
Phil.
Stay out of a player.
No, don't you?
I
If I
punched
would have been
Doyle.
on, if I
Just
would have been
punch him
another
until he
character,
goes unconscious and then turns back. And then I'll let him wake up and turn back into a werewolf and just repeat the process. Never ending werewolf punching.